Alright. Should be live any second. There it is. Welcome, everyone, back to another episode of Danganronpa V3, where this time we're going to finally figure out who killed Roger Rabbit. I mean, who killed who in this last trial? Did Kokichi kill Kaito? Did Kaito kill Kokichi? Last time we left off on a massive cliffhanger because I felt like it. Because, to be honest, it felt kind of good. I now see why developers, movie writers do this to people. It feels pretty good, man. Feels pretty good, but this time we're figuring it out. Get ready, everybody. Well, I guess we gotta sit through Monokuma Theater first, but welcome, everyone. What Poke said.
Well now.
And then the Monokuma and Cubs Theater segment began. But with all the Monokubs destroyed, this segment was no longer possible. And so the curtain quickly fell. The best Monokuma Theater ever.
The flashback light became the motive.
Oh, that's right. Maki killed him, didn't she?
When Kokichi remembered that he was a remnant of despair, I planned to kill him.
But Kaito already
I thought
did.
that if I killed him, this game, and the battle between hope
We're
and
getting right
despair
into it. I totally
would end.
forgot. This is where we left
I
off.
was confident in my talent as an assassin. I knew I would be able to do it.
Please, Maki, no.
We've tried to end this killing.
I totally forgot. The only thing I remembered from the trial was that Kaito and
Naive.
Kokichi were the two that did shit.
Huh?
Oh no.
That's what I thought. I knew Kokichi would take advantage of my naivete, simply because it's him.
Naivete.
Maki totally gets me.
That's why I needed to settle it myself. I took the poison arrows and the crossbow and broke into the hangar with an exisal. But when I entered the hangar, I saw something I never expected. Kaito and Kokichi were fighting each other.
Hello.
Kokichi was shot in the arm with a crossbow arrow, probably by Kaito when he fought back.
They're just like,
Both of them
hey, what's up?
stopped and looked at the exisal, most likely surprised by its sudden appearance. Kokichi immediately took out his remote and attempted to control the exisal I was in.
Look at Maki has a little bracelet. It's
I
adorable.
jumped out of the exisal before he could, and shot Kokichi in the back with an arrow.
360
that
no
should have been
scope.
enough to stop him, since the arrow was coated with poison.
But Kaito took the bullet.
The Strike 9 poison, correct? But why pick that particular poison? Some of the poisons in my lab were far more lethal.
I wanted Kokichi to confess his true intentions before he died.
Why would he bother if he was gonna die?
Find out why he was always lying and trying to confuse us.
What do you mean?
If he was the mastermind, it would have been easier for him to hide in the shadows, right?
'Cause he
could have
wasn't
made
the
it
mastermind,
seem as if
Maki.
the
What did I
late Junko
say?
was secretly behind this killing game. That way, he could reveal himself as the surprise mastermind to liven up the game.
You mean what Junko did?
Because of his suspicious actions, anyone would already suspect him as the mastermind.
Not me. I've been saying he's not the whole game, but okay.
Especially with that message in the courtyard. Kokichi said it was a hint, but was it necessary for him to go out of his way just for a hint?
As a remnant of despair, I imagine he wanted to feel the despair of his plan being thwarted.
No.
I think that if he wanted the thrill, he would have carried out the plan carefully. So when his carefully laid out plan goes
This
to
is the
waste,
most Maki's talk
he
all
would be
game.
in utter despair.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Maki must have wanted to hear it directly from Kokichi himself.
But it was pointless. I was a fool for thinking I could have a serious talk with him.
What are you...
talking about? Remnants of despair?
What's that?
Maki looks like such a badass, literally in every moment. The perfect waifu. But anyway. Yeah, I don't think Kokichi's the mastermind, and I haven't all game. I don't know why. This is again my problem with Kokichi is that he makes every character around her dumber. Around him dumber.
I don't understand anything you're saying. But anyway, why are you starting a killing game when it should have ended? You already know it's all meaningless, and that I'm the mastermind. Do you love killing that much?
Kaito must kill Kokichi so she doesn't die. It's gotta be it. Thanks, Rocky. Appreciate it. Oh.
Shut up, you asshole!
Oh. My heart.
I realized it was pointless to continue the conversation, so I shot the final arrow. But then,
Please show the shot of the arrow right in his fucking face. Oh, Kaito probably shoots him. Excuse me?
what?
Kaito protected Kokichi?
I mean, yeah, he's not a fucking murderer.
Why? Why would Kaito protect Kokichi?
That's what the hero does. The hero protects even the villain.
At that moment, my mind went blank. I knew I had to do something about the poison.
Oh shit, that's right.
I rushed to Shuichi's research lab for the antidote.
So you didn't have the antidote with you at the time?
She didn't intend to save Kokichi, man.
I used Strike 9 poison to torture Kokichi for info, but I planned to kill him from the start.
That's so mean!
But that was my first mistake. Because of that... You what? I ended up killing Kaito. When I returned with the antidote, the hangar shutter had been closed. I assumed it was Kokichi's doing, but because of that, I couldn't enter the hangar anymore.
She didn't kill Kaito because he got
I
smashed.
needed to give Kaito the antidote somehow, so I went to the bathroom window. Kaito, can you hear me? Quick, drink this antidote! After calling out to him, I chucked the antidote through the bathroom window. Kaito noticed it and grabbed the antidote. But Kokichi stole it from him.
Sorry, but I can't die here. Since I'm the mastermind of this killing game.
Wait! There's only one antidote!
Oh, you don't have to worry about Kaito. He fulfilled his dream, right? He already went to space. Damn it!
Stop!
Phew, I feel so much better. I guess that's a wrap. Or maybe not, because now another class trial is going to start.
Class trial?
You'll be the Blackened for this case, you know. The Blackened who killed Kaito.
I killed...
Shut it! Screw the class trials. Like hell am I gonna let you have your way?
Kaito! Why did you protect Kokichi? If you didn't help him, then...
I couldn't help it. Even if it's Kokichi, I can't have you kill anybody.
What?
Aw, Kaito wasn't protecting me. He was protecting Maki. The situation just got way worse, huh?
Not if he kills himself.
Maki is gonna become the Blackened responsible for killing you. All because you protected me!
Don't you worry, Makiro. I'm not gonna die that easily. Just leave it to me. I'll put an end to this killing game.
Please no.
You're still full of energy, even like that. You really are not boring.
What?
I want to see what a dying Kaito can do. So, show me what you've got. I won't meddle with your plans.
What are you?
Don't mind me. Run, Maki, roll. Just hurry up and run. Run! And live. You gotta live.
But I refused to give up. I tried to enter the hangar by breaking the control panel with my knife. In the end, I couldn't.
So that's where the marks on the control panel.
This is the most quiet I've ever been during a class trial. Or
After that, I returned to the bathroom window once more, but I didn't see anyone. The bathroom door was closed. I called out, but neither Kaito nor Kokichi answered. I couldn't do anything anymore. All I could do was leave. That's when I made up my mind. As the Blackened who killed Kaito, I would kill Kokichi during this class trial. In exchange for all of your lives.
oh, whoa, what the
So
fuck? Excuse
that's
me.
what
That escalated quickly in the wrong direction.
And Kokichi, knowing what he knew,
No.
still helped Maki cover up her crime?
Was that why you smushed Kaito in the hydraulic press?
Kaito wanted Maki to be spotless. As his friend, I felt obliged to help him.
How dare you make fun of him! You call yourself a friend? You enjoyed watching us suffer! You fucking asshole!
Ooh, Maki is so scary. Good thing I'm in this exisal. Pretty sure Maki would have already killed me if I was out there in the flesh. So, what are everyone's plans now? With the truth out in the open...
Yeah, it doesn't explain
who
why
are you guys
Kokichi's
gonna
clothes are in the
vote
toilet.
for? You can vote for me, but if you do, we'll all die together. Or vote for Maki and live. Well, choose whichever you want. I don't care either way.
Why? Why are you so calm? Your life depends on this too.
Who cares? Just choose already. Come on, who are you gonna vote for?
No.
No, we can't vote yet.
Right.
We don't have the whole truth. This case isn't over.
Huh?
Thank you for telling us everything, Maki. Thanks to you, I finally understand. There's another hidden truth within your testimony.
A hidden truth?
Yes, I'm positive. Because there's something wrong with the testimony you've given us.
It says poison. The part of Maki's testimony that doesn't add up. Kaito, the control panel being damaged, Maki becoming Kokichi drinking the antidote. Wait, what the fuck? What is it?
I was wrong!
But the bottle said poison still. Okay, what are we looking at?
Oh no!
No, he didn't die from the poison arrow. He got smushed. What's it asking for here? Alright, so I'm just guessing at this point. Hey, 4th time's the charm, right?
That's it! Maki said she used a knife to try to break the control panel and enter the hangar. But that doesn't make sense, because there's an alarm system on the shutter.
Oh yeah! The alarm should have gone off if someone got close to the shutter.
I was too focused to notice at the time. But now that you mention it, it is odd.
Maybe the sensor just missed her.
Nah, the security there isn't that sloppy. If a shady person got near
It's
the
not
shutter,
gameplay.
the alarm would have gone off without question.
Maki's a shady
Then
person.
Why didn't the alarm go off?
Like I told you, this isn't over. There's still a hidden truth to find.
That's right, there must be some kind of reason behind all these oddities. Finding that reason will help us find the hidden truth.
I did attempt to enter the hangar. And I tried to destroy the control panel with my knife. At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
But if you had approached the shutter,
What the fuck?
the alarm would have activated with 100% certainty.
Maybe it was just broken.
Perhaps it was turned to a special setting?
Or maybe Maki is telling a lie. Did you really try to break the control panel with it?
I'm not going to tell any more lies.
It seemed like the alarm system itself was working properly. So what can we learn from that?
I did attempt to enter the hangar. And I tried to destroy the control panel with
I
my
have
knife.
legit no idea.
At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
Right.
But if you approached the shutter, the alarm would have activated with 100% certainty.
Nope, that's not it.
Damn it!
I did attempt to enter the hangar.
Hangar's
And
front
I
shutter,
tried to destroy the
electro bomb,
control panel with my
crossbow.
knife. At the
Just
time,
electronic
the alarm
lock.
system didn't go off.
Maybe the electro bomb? I have no idea what the fuck is going on.
The alarm would have activated with 100% certainty.
Maybe it was just broken.
Perhaps it was turned to a special setting?
Or maybe Maki is...
I
Chat?
tried to destroy the control panel
Yeah,
with my
electro
knife.
bomb on didn't go off. Nope.
Damn it!
Special setting, the electro bomb maybe? And the 100%? Oh, are they two different quotes?
The alarm
How is it not this?
100%
Oh my god, I thought they were the same quote. Because I shot at the first one. That totally discouraged me from doing the 100%. Okay,
There is a way to disable the alarm system.
that makes
An
sense.
electro bomb would take it down.
But Maki only had one bomb, and she used it during the raid this morning.
Ichi had two.
Then the only other person who could have used one is Kokichi, right?
Huh? Why would I use an electro bomb? I had no reason to shut off the alarm, right? I'd be at a disadvantage if I did that.
No.
I guess so. I can't come up with a reason why Kokichi would want to cut the alarm.
But we know the alarm system was neutralized. It had to be. If that's in that case, then
I've got it! Disabling the alarm system wasn't the real objective.
it was keeping the door shut.
What?
Oh! The main objective of Kokichi using an electro bomb was to disable the life detection system of the hydraulic press.
That's it! It was to deactivate the safety function on the press.
It's a new move Pikachu uses,
Deactivate the safety function?
so he could kill Kaito.
The electro bomb wouldn't have just taken down the alarm system. It also would have disabled the hydraulic press's safety function.
Okay, but why wouldn't it disable the hydraulic press? Just entirely.
That's true, but why would he do that?
Okay, this is such a huge stretch, but sure. Why would it just disable the safety function, but not the press itself? Is the press not still an electronic device? When you press the button to activate it, it goes through a computer.
There's only one reason that anyone would want to do that. But if I'm right, it means that we've been thinking about this all wrong.
All wrong?
Maki's sweating. Is she wrong? What aspect of the case runs contrary to the new evidence?
That's it! Kaito's cause of death.
What?
It's not the arrow. He got smushed.
If the electro bomb was used while Maki was trying to deliver the antidote, maybe Kaito didn't die by poison. It could be something else entirely.
Maybe they use it and it completely shut off the machine, making it fall immediately? I suppose that could be true. The camera did die. Yes, the cause of death could now be the hydraulic press. Because we can't watch the video again. But there was a video, if we see... Is that one of the clues, just so I can show you guys real quick? The video... Right after... Oh, no, the video doesn't cut, so how does that make sense? Whatever, we're rolling with this at this point. It's the hydraulic press.
This is it! The hydraulic press. Kaito could have been killed by the press after all.
What? He could have?
Yeah.
If the safety was off, the press could have crushed Kaito while he was still alive.
Right after I threw the antidote, I tried to open the shutter. So, Kaito should have still been alive.
Well,
And if he was crushed by the hydraulic press after that, then we have our cause of death.
If that's the case, it'd mean the one who killed Kaito wasn't Maki.
It would be whoever was operating the hydraulic press. Kokichi.
which means we can finally kill Kokichi and live. The dream.
I see. Very impressive. The hydraulic press could have been the cause of death. But that's just a possibility.
Okay, vote for it. Kokichi's
What
killer.
do you mean?
GG no Ri. If we're
It's
wrong, then
possible
either
that
way
I
he
killed
dies.
Kaito with the
I see no
press,
issue with
but
this.
there's no way to know. Kaito's death could have been either the poison arrow or the hydraulic press.
Or his crippling disease.
Both causes are possible, but you'll never be able to determine it.
Oh, we split the vote evenly.
No matter what.
Nope, so we split the vote evenly between Maki
No
and
matter what?
Kokichi.
That's not true. We can probably solve this mystery too. Right, Shuichi?
What? Don't be all confident with me. Is it really possible to determine Kaito's actual cause of death? Was Kaito's cause of death the poison arrow or the hydraulic press? Is it possible to tell? It's not possible to tell.
I hate to admit it, but Kokichi is right. We have no way to prove the cause of death.
Right, but we all just vote for them evenly.
What did you say?
You can't check the body, and you don't have any conclusive evidence. You can't deduce any more from here on out. There's no way to know what happened.
But this, Jesus Christ, Red One. But anyway, either way we kill him. Yes, see? But okay, so this stems back to the point where Kokichi mentioned, I believe it was in Chapter 2's class trial, that if someone's voted for, if two people are voted for, and the votes are tied, as long as one of them are right, you win, or essentially, or the blackened loses, and everyone else wins. So I think the decision here is to vote. Everyone splits the vote between Kokichi and Maki. So we have Mage Girl, Tsumugi, Maki, Rollboy, and Shuichi. Kokichi. Fuck. How do we split the votes? Because Kokichi would be the... Okay. So if everyone agreed on... 2 people vote for Kokichi. 2 people vote for Maki. Now, 1 person votes for Maki. Assume Kokichi votes for... shit. We could do it. Yeah, Rentaro's lab. What if... I think if the votes are split, it won't count. No, it will count. Because if you remember, it was when Kokichi was way more excited for the class trial than Monokuma. Monokuma, when Kokichi asked that question, what happens if the votes are tied? Monokuma said, it doesn't matter, whatever. Like, it'll still work. I think that's why.
Because I was actually involved.
They don't mention anything in these games for it to not be relevant
So
at
that's
all.
what you were trying to do. You were trying to commit an unsolvable murder.
Do you finally get it? Yep, that was my plan. The gimmick of this murder case isn't the unknown victim, but rather the unknowable culprit. No one understands but me. Only I know the answer.
Okay?
There's no more room for deduction here. Choose the culprit with your own intuition.
Kokichi voted.
Intuition?
Click, 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 click.
Are you troubled? I'm sure robots don't have intuition, right? But there's nothing you can do about it. This is just how the trial goes.
Kokichi.
So, who is the culprit? Maki or me?
Kokichi.
The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless face off. It's voting time!
Shit, can we save before? Oh, no, 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 no. We can't save. I was gonna see, let's see what happens if we do both. I mean, we've got to vote Kokichi, right? Because fuck Kokichi.
Hey, that's my line.
Damn it!
I'm the one who decides when it's voting time.
Oh, come on. No one's gonna figure out the truth. Let's just vote already.
I got so excited.
This won't be a problem, right, Monokuma? Because you know who the culprit is, don't you? Just like you always do.
Huh? Yes, of course.
Yeah? What kind of a reaction is that?
The culprit, you say? Yes, of course I know.
And this is how we figure out for sure that Monokuma, or Kokichi, is not the mastermind. Because why does Kokichi know but Monokuma does not? This is the only way Kokichi could clear his name. He's gonna have to die for it. Yeah, I barely got to vote in time, Virginia, because it was stressful. But Kokichi would have to die to clear his name, but he could still do it if he really didn't want to be known as the mastermind.
Hmm? Why do you seem so flustered?
Flustered? Me? What are you talking about?
What's going on with Monokuma right now?
Monokuma? Do you not know who the culprit is either?
Huh? Oh, what do you mean I don't know? What don't I know, huh?
This is the only way Kokichi could clear his name.
You don't know, do you?
What
In
does
his
this
own
mean?
deceitful little fuck
Why
way.
doesn't Monokuma know who the culprit is?
Monokuma doesn't know who the culprit is either. If Monokuma doesn't know, what does that tell us about this case? Wait, this case?
Yes, that's it. So that's what Kokichi's real objective was.
Huh? What
This
are
is
you
not
talking
Metal Arms.
about?
Kokichi wasn't just trying to commit a murder that we couldn't figure out. He was trying to commit a murder that Monokuma couldn't figure out either.
A murder Monokuma couldn't figure out?
Remember when I played through Metal Arms years ago? Never forget. Hey, what's up, Marianne? I think I said your name right. Levy? And then Noob. I did play Metal Arms. It was a great experience. Welcome to the channel, buddy. He's not if Monokuma doesn't know, you imbecile!
But consider how many elements of this case would be cleared up. Prior to this case, Monokuma always knew the specific details of each crime, correct? That must mean that he was using some way of monitoring us.
Perhaps there are hidden cameras, strategically placed to avoid our detection.
I can't say for certain, but he must be keeping watch somehow.
I mean, it's Sushiro.
Kokichi probably used the electrobomb to scramble whatever that was. The electrobomb would prevent any cameras
Fair
from
point,
sending
Adam.
video wirelessly.
Which means it wouldn't matter where the surveillance cameras were hidden.
Like I said, what's the point? Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma!
Let me spell this out for you.
Before we determine that for sure, I want to make one thing clear. If the objective were to create a crime that would stump Monokuma, the exosols... Yes, the exosols weren't protecting Monokuma. They were...
Guarding Monokuma. Watching him, attacking him, not guarding him per se, but like preventing him from leaving, like guarding his prison cell.
That's it!
See you, Michael.
They were watching Monokuma.
Oh, that's awesome, Nedu. Ned New.
Watching him?
Thanks for the support, buddy.
Yes.
I hope you can check out some other videos,
Remember
especially
what
some of my
Monokuma
newer
said
ones, because they're a lot better
earlier in
than that. I've
investigation?
gotten better at editing and streaming and doing videos. We're on autopilot and directed only to observe me.
If they were protecting him like bodyguards, they wouldn't have been facing him. They would have been scanning the area, watching us. But they weren't. That implies that they weren't watching us. They were watching him. They were trying to make sure that Monokuma wouldn't go near the crime scene.
That reminds me. Before I stole an exosol, all 4 units were focused on Monokuma. That's why when I stole one to enter the hangar, the other 3 didn't pursue me.
Means you were
So
wrong, Maki.
Monokuma must have been talking about Maki.
Even if it puts someone at a disadvantage, the class trial must always be fair. The person who shared that info with me didn't seem interested in sharing it with you guys. So you share it instead. That way it'll be fair to all the participants.
She didn't
I had
want to
pizza
share that
before I streamed,
information
so...
because it would have linked her to the murder. In which case, it could only be Maki.
You're right.
So, to summarize this discussion,
Kokichi's not the mastermind, Maki's a killer.
Kokichi used the electro bomb in the hangar and the exosols to watch Monokuma, thereby creating a scenario in which Monokuma has no idea who the culprit is?
Told you there's no point! Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma!
You're
No.
dumb.
Kokichi might not be controlling Monokuma at all.
What?
But Kokichi's the mastermind, right? Shouldn't he be controlling Monokuma?
No, that's wrong.
Kokichi might not be the mastermind.
Her tiny little pea brain is
Remember,
exploding.
the only reason we think that is because Kokichi told us. Monokuma
And because y'all are
doesn't say a
fucking
word
dumb.
about that. It's possible that Kokichi is just lying to us.
No way I lied! I'm definitely controlling Monokuma. The mastermind of the killing game is totally me. The one who pitted humanity's last survivors against each other is... all me, baby.
You would want to think that.
Right. He's a remnant of despair. How do we forget that?
Who said that he was a remnant of despair?
That doesn't necessarily mean that he's the mastermind.
Well, I guess. But is that really possible?
Well, Monokuma,
I can't answer that without causing problems, because I gotta run this trial fair and square.
Even more reason to give us the answer. If you don't tell us the truth right now, you'll be an accomplice to Kokichi's lies.
Oh.
Does that sound like a fair game? Would you say this class trial is fair?
Oh. Check fucking mate.
Is Kokichi the real mastermind or not?
Shuichi just
No
backed him
need
into a
to think
fucking
about it.
corner.
You're being way too forward, you know.
Aren't you normally the forward one? I mean, I don't mind, because that's probably part of your strategy, too. But in the interest of fairness, I suppose it's time to tell the truth. Unlike the lies you love so much, the truth should be impartial to everyone.
And what is that truth?
I'm not being controlled by Kokichi, because he's not the mastermind.
I think this is supposed to be a twist for some
Is that
people,
really true?
but this doesn't feel like a twist. That feels like a
Kokichi
no
was just
shit.
messing with you. I never once said he was the mastermind.
Then it was all Kokichi's lie?
Oh my god, Kokichi didn't tell the truth?
Yeah, that is what that would mean. With the key from the last motive, he was the first to learn the truth of the outside world. Based on his deductions, he fabricated a lie to make you all think he was the mastermind.
I see. Kokichi's own deductions.
Do you want to know? Then I'll tell you. I'm getting kind of bored with all the lying, so everything I say now will be the truth. Except for the fact that he said he was the mastermind.
His deductions got a lot of details right, though. Pretty impressive, honestly.
I don't like to cook stuff. I always eat out.
If Kokichi wasn't the mastermind, how'd he control them so easily?
He found the remote.
He just used Mew's remote control, right?
Use remote control.
So the remote that Kokichi was using was made by Mew?
Oh, you didn't know? Mew not only invented the electro bomb and the electro hammer, she also made a remote control that can hijack any electronic device. Kokichi just slapped a receiver on each of the exosols and took them for a spin.
I can't believe Kokichi would lie to us.
Is it a bit unfair to tell them all that?
I'm so devastated by this
Fairness
fact.
has nothing to do with it. I offered up that info purely out of spite. Spite towards you for trying to usurp the mastermind's role and take over the game.
Well, whatever. It's way more interesting to defeat an enemy who plays dirty anyway.
What's going on? It seems like they're actually fighting.
She's a
There's no
lewd
doubt
genius,
about
it's
it.
true.
Kokichi isn't the mastermind.
Wow!
Just being dragged around by Kokichi's lies the whole time?
Yeah, no fucking shit.
What
Congratulations.
are you trying to accomplish by pretending to be the mastermind, Kokichi?
Nothing, it just was fun.
Now you're gonna be all quiet? This is so frustrating.
Then if he's not the mastermind, who is?
Why are you so certain there's even a mastermind to begin
What did
with?
Adam? Where's Adam to say Kaito? It was Nagito.
What do you mean?
Why, that's on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know.
But I wanna know.
The real mastermind is not Kokichi. Who could it be? I was thinking it was Junko Enoshima, but that can't be it. She's dead. We've never come into contact with her. If so, who's done this? Who planned the killing game?
Anyway, this conversation has flown off the rails. Let's get things back on
Junko
track.
dead? Haha, debated.
This trial is to figure out who the culprit is, not the mastermind. So, yeah, get to talking.
Anyway, it was Kokichi.
I agree. Before we worry about who the mastermind is or what my intent is, let's figure out the culprit!
It was Kokichi.
But Monokuma doesn't know who it is. How is he supposed to confirm the results?
We don't need to worry about that. Let's just leave the decision-making to Monokuma.
Nagito's in the exisal.
You gotta run the class trial too, so no mistakes, okay?
Are you trying to get me to do something?
You've been watching us solve all these cases, but you can't be a spectator anymore. You're gonna participate in the class trial from here on out.
How is Kokichi manipulating all this shit?
So
I don't like
let's
him having all the
resume this
cards.
class trial. Monokuma, you gotta use your brain too.
Do we get to
This
argue?
will be the final class trial. Me versus Monokuma.
Do we get to argue with Monokuma?
You versus Monokuma?
Can I shoot a truth bullet at Monokuma?
When I play a game, I intend to win. But what's considered winning in this game? Beating the other players? No. Beating the game's mastermind is the true goal. And that's how I'll win! That's why I decided to challenge Monokuma! If I can deceive Monokuma till the very end, then I'll be the winner!
Yeah, but you ain't gonna win though.
You're dragging us around like this? Just so you can win a game?
As I suspected, your thought process defies all logic.
Kyoko.
But since the outside world was in total ruin, this game is the only entertainment we have. At least I can enjoy this game to the fullest and feel good winning.
You really are a remnant of despair. Your way of thinking is just chaotic.
Remnant of despair? Whatevs. Let's just get this started.
I bet you he's actually like some super hope guy.
Then I'm the winner.
Don't underestimate me, or Shuichi and the others for that matter.
Since when does Monokuma stick up for me?
It's just like a remnant of despair to try to assume control of the game. But these kids are all that's left of Hope's Peak Academy. If you think they're gonna make this easy for you, you better think again.
Whose side are you taking here?
Side? Isn't it obvious? Monokuma joins your party.
What?
Who invited you?
Now, let's join forces and unravel the truth behind this case.
Well, we were going to do it anyway.
Let's just ignore Monokuma. His actions are always beyond comprehension.
Yeah! Let's just focus on the case!
Feels good, man.
Hey, be quiet.
Yeah, Kokichi is gonna end up being some actually like super hope guy, and I'm gonna be super disappointed.
We've already established what Kokichi is after.
Or like some leader in Future Foundation. That's why he's the ultimate supreme
talking
leader.
Anyway, isn't he?
I'm gonna be so mad.
In my experience, whenever you learn a new fact,
Despair
you
Bros.
learn something else along with it.
Yes, let's look for that.
You warmed up to him real fast. I guess you are both robots.
Wow. Robophobic. How dare you? So another truth comes out. The piece of evidence makes more sense now. The evidence that I couldn't wrap my head around. What? Wait, what was this again? To be honest, I still can't wrap my head around the Kokichi's clothes and the toilet thing. But I guess he must be talking about... the Monokuma file not saying shit? What was he talking about? What couldn't he wrap his head around? I mean, Kibo and Mew is the real ship. What's the question? If Monokuma doesn't know who the culprit is, what piece of evidence needs to be analyzed? The Monokuma file, right?
Oh no!
Okay. The video?
This is it!
Okay. Alright.
Let's discuss the video of Kaito being crushed by the hydraulic press. Kokichi said that he filmed that video to prove he was not the victim. But we know that Kokichi was trying to mislead Monokuma. So what about the video? It's pretty strange to present evidence that condemns you after all.
Only Kibo can handle Mew.
What a mistake was
Thanks, Andre.
Kokichi trying to get me to make?
Maybe he crushed Kaito with a hydraulic press, so the cause of death would be unknown?
No. He crushed himself. No.
But if that were the only objective, there would be no need to film it. Discovering the crushed body would have been enough. No need to show us the film.
That's true.
I guess you're starting to fit in after all. You get any cuter, I'm gonna hug you.
Please no.
Huh? Really?
Why did Monokuma come down and be in one of the seats? Oh, is she gonna be in the scrum debate?
There must be a reason you went out of your way to show us the body being crushed.
My headcanon is Kaede and Rintaro. Why? Kaede killed Rintaro. At least go with the true ship of Shuichi and Kaede. The ships in this game are Mew and Kibo, Shuichi and Kaede, and Maki and me. Next question.
No reason, really. That's just my twisted personality.
You're lying again, Kokichi. There's a method to your madness. If you wanted Monokuma to make a mistake, then showing us the video, it must have something to do with trying to fool Monokuma. Taking the video of the murder, but keeping the victim's identity hidden. What does it show? What doesn't it show? God fucking damn it. See you, Riley. Oh, what doesn't it show? The murder? T. What can't be identified even after the watch? Cause of death? Victim. This could still be Kaito. Kaito could still be alive and then playing along. There's still a delay before the thing smashes and before the blood. There's a slight delay.
I see now. The victim.
Huh?
Is it even possible? No, that's a question for later. For now, we know that.
If you show the moment of Kaito's death, of course it would lead us to believe he died. Even if we can't positively identify the body, we would still believe Kaito was the victim. And that might be exactly the mistake Kokichi was going for.
Does that mean the victims were switched?
Switched?
So what happens here is they show the video of the hydraulic press almost going, but they said it couldn't be edited. He said it couldn't be edited, so Kaito's about to get squished. The electronic press isn't deactivated yet. The electro bomb activates. Kaito rolls out of the thing. Kokichi gets in the thing, and then gets squished. And then Kaito's in the Gundam.
Some other dead body that got crushed by the hydraulic press?
If Kaito is in the Gundam, then he's living just long enough to manipulate Monokuma. Then he dies from the poison. Maki's real sad. Tear-grudging class trial. There's no execution because Kaito just dies from his disease, or the poison. Whichever comes first, really. Kaito's a fucking ticking time bomb at this point.
Where would he even get another body?
Himself?
There should be plenty to choose from if you reuse the body of a former victim.
If there was an unknown body, then we could guess the victim was switched. But too bad! Switching the victims was impossible. The footage showed the body being crushed.
No, there's still the... that's why the clothes are in the toilet. Because when right when it pauses, it just shows the white arm and the crossbow bullet. But Kokichi got shot in the arm. The camera does have a play pause function. Right before the crush, it just shows the arm and it hovers for a second. That's what I was talking about. I even mentioned that at the beginning of the class trial. It pauses there.
When in the footage would they have been able to switch the victim? And we already established that the footage was not doctored in any way. The camera doesn't have any editing functions. Just play, record, and pause. Monokuma also said that no computer was used to edit the footage. Remember?
Damn it! Me and my big mouth!
Which means switching out the victim would not be possible. Also, if the victim was switched, then that would mean Kaito is still alive. We already discussed this so many times. The chance of that happening is impossible.
It might be possible.
Maki is, of course, going to be the one to believe, finally. Are you finally going to believe, Maki?
Huh?
There could be a trick to make the switch possible. We just haven't noticed it yet.
Oh, and what trick is that?
Who wore Kaito's clothes? Shuichi, I leave this to you.
See? You don't know, do you? I already said it's impossible.
Maki's not wrong, so we can't just give
Wait,
up here.
fuck, I pressed enter because I... What? Maki's not wrong, something, something, something. What's the dialogue? Hang on. We're gonna watch the replay. I need to read it. Maki's not wrong as there is a way to tell.
Hey, Shuichi. I'll think harder about this as well.
It's okay. I've got it controlled. You just stand there and look pretty. I do all the thinking in every single class trial in all 3 games. So just leave it to me.
So, can you confirm whether or not the victims switch places?
I'm getting to it.
If Kaito is alive or not?
Yeah, well, he's still poisoned though, Maki, so you did technically still kill him. It's okay though. We're gonna work this out.
Maki.
I don't like the thought that I killed Kaito. I don't want that.
Damn it. Don't worry, I'll save the day. Stop crying.
Okay then. Let's talk about the possibility that Maki-ro mentioned.
Himiko, if you call her that again...
Yes, please.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay. Let's all talk it over together.
Together. Don't forget, you're not alone. Oh, my heart. Don't try to do everything yourself. It's only gonna wear you out. When times are hard, you gotta rely on your friends.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll figure something out.
Jeez, you guys are a stubborn bunch. There's no trick.
What about your clothes in the toilet?
That's probably another lie.
However, if the victims were switched, then that would mean the footage was altered.
Fill in the blank this. Insert character name here is Bland. Kokichi is Bland.
How could it have been altered when we know that the footage wasn't edited?
Play pause function?
If we could figure that out, maybe we'd know how they switched places.
I knew there was a trick to that video the whole time.
Don't know if you can see my eye roll, but here it is.
Kokichi made it, so it's 100% suspicious.
A trick to that video. There. What could it be? What's suspicious about it?
There must be some trick to that video.
I think she's on something. Please let me shoot a truth bullet at Monokuma.
You can check, but there's no editing function in that camera.
Did the placement of that camera seem suspicious to any of you? The filming angle seemed unnatural, don't you think?
The person in that video. Was it really Kaito?
Something
Yeah,
seemed
now
off
Maki
about
wants to
that
fucking
video.
believe. Don't worry.
When the
I'll get you on
hydraulic
the
press
spirit of
stopped
hope
for a
again.
brief
Don't
moment.
worry.
Could it be that the video was shot at another location?
Any other bright ideas? Come on, everybody, speak up!
I feel like someone said something that gives us a clue. If we put our heads together, we can find a hope. We won't fall into despair.
There must be some trick to
Okay,
that
but
video.
everyone kind of said it was shot from a different angle.
That's what you all gotta figure out!
So do we just agree with
There
everybody?
is no trick.
Right. Maybe we argue with Kaito. The angle seemed unnatural, right? But Roboy says about the same thing.
The hydraulic press stopped for a brief moment.
Yes.
Another location?
No.
Any
Kimiko
other
wrong
bright
as usual. So there's a couple options here. We can argue about the no editing function. While it's true there's no editing function, you could play pause. Or... Okay, let's try the arguing first. Because I like to argue with Kokichi whenever possible.
But there's no editing function in that
Oh,
camera.
okay. Then we have to agree with somebody. Then I agree with paused at some point. Oh, right, that makes sense. He literally says pause.
About that video tape. When the hydraulic
Ah. I do think so.
Some trick to that video.
Maybe that's not the point.
That's what you all gotta figure out!
There is no trick. You can check, but there's no editing function in that camera.
It's Kaito's sleeve again, but we can't use that point, Andre. I mean, I get what you're saying. I agree that it was the wrong sleeve.
Don't you think?
The person in that video.
Maybe the angle is
Was
reflected?
it really Kaito?
Something seemed off about that video tape. When the hydraulic press stopped for a brief moment.
Could it be
Unnatural Kaito's
the
coat?
video was shot at another location?
Unnatural? There's so many, like, possible answers here, I feel like, that none of them are technically wrong. But the game's looking for one specific answer.
Well, don't you think?
God! Oh, wait. What? I know there's no editing function.
The filming angle seemed unnatural, don't you think?
Remember when she was like, I'm gonna think about things? Okay.
I agree.
Maki was like, I'm gonna think about things, and now she's just like, Kaito, Kaito, Kaito. Shut up.
Kibo is onto something. Isn't it weird that the hydraulic press stopped for a second?
Why would I... Wait. Why would I agree... You say the hydraulic press to agree with that. But saying murder video, which is what... Whatever. The game's picky sometimes.
Because when Kibo and I first investigated that hydraulic press...
Doesn't stop. Nah.
Yes, that's right. The hydraulic press kept lowering itself without stopping.
But in the video...
It's okay, I figured it out, Andre.
The hydraulic press stopped briefly, right before it crushed the body?
She's gonna have her loving moment with Kaito before he gets fucking killed. For being the... Why did it stop? There's only one reason I can think of. Shit. I don't know what this thing's supposed to be. What is this thing? Exisal? Why did the hydraulic press come to a stop? The safety function, maybe? You gotta be fucking with me.
I see it!
The electro bomb was used after. They flipped a coin for that one. Right.
The only way to stop the hydraulic press is the force stop button.
An electro bomb went off in the hangar, which would have interfered with the safety function.
But wouldn't have interfered with the force stop
No way to
button?
stop the hydraulic press unless someone used the force stop button.
Wait, no. That makes no sense. Because if you take out the power to a computer, and then you press the power button, it doesn't turn the computer back on. Or if you press a button on the keyboard that doesn't have power, it doesn't send the command through to the computer. Just say the what? I don't... Okay.
When you say someone, you mean Kokichi, right? He was the only one there.
This is a huge stretch, I feel like, that you're still able to hit these buttons without power.
Actually, maybe I pressed it by accident. I don't really remember. So what of it? The press only stopped for like a sec. You can't switch the victim in such a short time, can you?
That's true.
No, it's not. Himiko, stop believing everything he says. Holy shit, you're the gulliblest person on the planet.
There's also the question of how the bodies got switched while the camera was rolling. That would have clearly been caught on camera.
No. While the camera was rolling.
Oh, I see. It wasn't just the press that stopped.
Huh? Huh? What do you mean?
If you stop something else at the same time you stop the hydraulic press.
Yes, I see. That's how the bodies were switched. If you stopped that, you could have swapped the bodies easily. I like Mind, though. Boom. The camera is what we're looking for here. I could have played the game a little bit more, but tried to clear all pieces of the board. But I knew the answer, so...
The culprit stopped the video camera at at the same time as the hydraulic press.
GG.
Then, while the camera was off, they switched the body under the hydraulic press. After the body was swapped, the press and the camera were started simultaneously. So it just looks like the press stopped for a moment.
And they swap clothes.
That's what I've been saying this whole time!
Shut up.
When did you ever say that?
Now that Monokuma's in the class trial, I can tell him to shut up.
So they stopped at the same
Kazoo
time.
cover?
The camera position did seem odd to me. But now I get it. The trick wouldn't work unless it was set up there.
Huh? Why?
To get the trick we just described to work, the camera had to be set up precisely.
Let's pin that down. Where was the camera set up? I don't remember the layout of the room enough. Over here? Set up over there.
Damn it!
Okay. So if the camera's looking at the press and you see the blood squirt out on the right side of the camera, that means it would have to be maybe on the moved exosaw?
Oh no!
Or just at the control panel, I guess. It does have to be here. I guess this is close enough. You can just click.
There!
Okay. That makes sense. I was thinking of a more vertical angle, but yeah.
The video camera must have been set up somewhere around here. To operate the press and the camera at the same time, you would have to be near the switch.
Kokichi died for this.
That's why the video was taken from that unnatural angle. If they were recording it like normal, they would have used a better angle.
And if it was recorded at such an odd angle, then that proves the trick was used.
Maki's so hopeful now that Kaito's not going to just die at the end of this trial anyway.
Camera angles, huh? Looks like your cosplayer experience is finally useful.
Let's think back now on all of the times where Himiko's experience as a magician has been useful in this game so far. Ready? On the count of 3, think of all the times that it's been useful. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Moving on.
Well, cosplay doesn't really come up all that much in class trials.
There was a reason the camera was set up there, but also a reason for the height. When the press was stopped, you couldn't really see who was inside it, correct? That was intentional. The body is mostly hidden by the press, making the swap easier.
And got weak like Echo's maps? Like Metroid Prime 2 Echoes? What's Echo's maps? Like Metroid Prime 2 Echo's multiplayer maps?
The camera must have been placed at such a high position, so it would produce that angle.
I wonder if they used that tripod in the hangar to adjust the camera's height.
Tripod.
Did they get that from the warehouse too? Jeez, that place is like a 4D pocket.
More like the Deus Ex Machina of this game.
You don't get to make that reference.
I don't understand the reference.
Then, that logic is correct, right?
Maki's so hopeful. I'm so sorry, Maki. Kaito is gonna die if he's not dead already from poison.
Kokichi used that video angle trick and switched the victim in the hydraulic press. In that case, Kaito is...
Or he was crushed by the press. He was swapped with a different body.
Himiko, greater than Dark Magician? How fucking dare you?
So Kaito's still alive!
Well, wait just a minute.
Shuichi here to fucking rain on everyone's parade. Just like I was about to anyway.
What? But I just summed it up so nicely.
Wrecked.
Himiko, the different body you mentioned, what are you talking about?
The bodies from the other cases. Kokichi's the mastermind, so he...
Remember when we established Kokichi wasn't the mastermind? Next page.
Wait, the mastermind?
Yeah, Kokichi isn't the mastermind, so... I don't think he'd be able to produce a body to switch out.
What?
Kokichi.
Well, Monokuma, do the rules allow for a body to be reused?
Very well. I'll answer that.
Yes. According to the rules in Danganronpa 1, poor little Mukuro's body was reused. I mean, who? Spoilers.
You're giving in pretty easily.
Well, it's crucial information to make the trial fair. This discussion is pointless if it's not clear what the culprit was allowed to do, right?
You're a convenient mastermind, but I guess that makes defeating you worth my time.
Now then, regarding the reuse of a dead body. That is impossible! All the dead bodies have already been thrown away.
Not true.
Thrown away?
The other bodies are... gone? Then who did Kaito switch places with?
Never forget Mukuro. Kokichi and Kaito were the only ones in the hangar at the time. If they were the ones present during the body swapping trick, then the real victim was... Kokichi's already dead. The sweet bliss. It's gonna be... If it wasn't an old body, it can only be the sweet bliss of recognizing that Kokichi is dead is going to be completely destroyed by the fact that Kaito dies at the end of this.
What's wrong, Shuichi? Who did Kaito switch places with?
Oh, no. Maki's gonna die. Unless Kaito's disease kicks in. Then he's still poisoned. So he's gotta get executed like lickety-split.
Maki, I think I missed something very important here.
Something important?
If I have the timeline right, there were only 2 people in the hangar at the time. Which means that something had to have been decided before. I have to pin that down. Can't let anything escape me this time. What's escaping you? What? How were the bodies swapped if there were only 2 people in the hangar? Victim. Victim wrong? Victim wrong. Nope. Deaths. Not E. H. What the fuck? Victim helped? Helped.
There were only 2 people in the hangar at the time the bodies were swapped. Which means they were working together.
Isn't that what we already... Didn't we already establish this? I'm sorry.
Huh? Working together?
That they agreed to... What? I thought we already established this.
The only 2 people involved in the swap were the victim and the culprit.
We established a while ago that they were the only 2 to get... Is this just like a conclusion I assumed that everyone else would get? And so it didn't need to be mentioned in the trial? How did we not... Who overlooked this? I don't remember this being overlooked. Okay.
The culprit was operating the camera and the hydraulic press, while the victim lay inside.
Uh-huh.
If they switched places while the press and the camera were stopped, then the person who turned the camera and the press back on was the original victim. To put it simply, both people operated the press and camera at different times.
Correct.
An impossible trick, unless the victim and culprit agreed to cooperate beforehand.
Victim and culprit cooperated? Is that even possible?
Why wouldn't it be?
It sounds bizarre, but perhaps that was the whole point. Commit a crime that was so confusing, even
I'm sorry, I'm so
Monokuma
confused
tricked.
right now as to how this wasn't established already.
Jeez, this culprit's a real jerk. So, have you realized who done it yet?
Kaito. Culprit of the case. If my detective work hasn't failed me, the culprit inside that exisal. It can only be them.
The apparent victim we saw in the video was Kaito, which means
That Kokichi is the killer, or Kokichi's the victim.
Kokichi was operating the hydraulic press and camera at first. If the 2 of them switched while the press was stopped, then the culprit who started the hydraulic press again and crushed Kokichi must be Kaito. So, the person inside that exisal isn't Kokichi.
It's Kaito.
It has to be Kaito.
What did you say?
This, I'm getting major things
So
of deja
the
vu.
culprit for this case is Kaito Momota. That is what the ultimate detective has deduced, right?
Kaito is the culprit? What? You're joking, right? You can't be serious.
I'm pretty sure we established this already. I was like
don't wanna believe
90%
it
sure.
either. But it's the only way any of this makes sense. My detective work has led me to the conclusion that Kaito is the culprit.
Is that true? Is Kaito really in there?
He's gonna pop the hatch.
Hey, answer us! If you really are Kaito, then...
I'm the culprit.
No. Huh?
There's just no way that Kaito can still be alive. Because I'm the culprit.
If the poison's kicked in,
You? But didn't you say...
I saw it with my own eyes. Kokichi drank the antidote that he stole from Kaito. There's no doubt Kaito died. And he died because of my poison arrow.
But you told us you didn't want to kill Kaito.
Yes, I never wanted to. I wanted to believe that I didn't kill him. But the truth speaks differently. In the end, I was just running away from the facts.
I mean, if he's still in there,
I don't understand.
He hasn't been talking for the past couple minutes unless the poison finally kicked in. Maki, are you trying to protect Kaito? If he's the culprit, you're trying to help him get away.
There was only one antidote, so it's more likely he died from my poison arrow. This is the truth.
It's not decided yet. I could have still killed him with the hydraulic press. Either way, those are the two options. Monokuma knows the answer, right?
Nope.
Huh? Are those the only options?
I guess that's how things turned out.
No.
No, that can't be. The person in that exisal is...
It's not Kaito! I saw Kokichi drink the antidote! There's no mistake. Kaito is dead.
What's happening?
I killed Kaito.
You didn't, though.
There's absolutely no doubt. That's the truth.
Pop the hatch. I thought so. Maki is trying to protect Kaito. I understand how she feels, but if Kaito is the culprit, why did he agree to Kokichi's plan? So that Maki... I can't imagine that Kaito would do something so selfish. There must be a reason for it, I truly believe that. But I have to get to the bottom of this before I can uncover that truth.
But Maki, you don't know for certain that Kokichi drank the antidote.
What?
You saw him drink it right in front of you, but you couldn't confirm he actually did it. So maybe there's another possibility.
What are you talking about? Impossible. That's impossible.
Why?
There is no other possibility. I killed Kaito.
Ah!
I killed
Her
Kaito.
robe's red, though.
You're the one who's wrong. He died from my poison arrow. There's no other possibility. What do you know?
I know a lot of things.
I killed Kaito! You're the one who's wrong. He died from my poison arrow.
No, he didn't.
There's no other
He could have spit the poison back into the, or the antidote back into the bottle.
What do you know?
When she left and ran and was like crying and shit.
I killed Kaito!
I don't like this error stuff.
You're the one who's wrong. He died from my poison arrow. There's no other possibility.
That feel when you use your ability and then still miss.
What do you know?
Christ. I don't like that they keep saying stuff during this.
Doesn't matter what you say. I'm telling you, this is the truth. But you keep getting in the way. You're so goddamn annoying.
How dare you?
It doesn't matter what you say. I'm telling you, this is the truth. But you keep getting in the way. I was at the scene. So I know I'm not wrong. I'm sorry I kept quiet till now. I wanted to believe I didn't kill him. But I won't run away from the truth anymore. Because I know what I saw. I was at the scene. So I know I'm not wrong. I'm sorry I kept quiet till now. I wanted to believe I didn't kill him. But I won't run away from the truth anymore. Because I know what I saw. I was at the scene. So I know I'm not wrong. I'm sorry
Damn it.
I kept quiet till now.
Sometimes in the middle of this, I forget which letter is which on the keyboard.
But I won't run away from the truth anymore. Because I know what I saw.
Do you, though?
I saw Kokichi drink the antidote.
Pretended to drink the antidote.
It ends here!
Oh. Wow, okay.
Kokichi just pretended to drink the antidote. He didn't actually drink it.
He pretended to drink it?
Drinking the antidote was part of his lie.
He goes... He doesn't have to open his mouth. He just has to go like
Maki
this.
could only see so much through the window. She didn't confirm Kokichi drank it. I believe that Kokichi knew this and just pretended to drink the antidote. After Maki left, he gave the antidote to Kaito.
This is the real plot twist.
There's a strong possibility that all of this was done to make Kaito cooperate.
Make him cooperate?
The swapping trick required the victim and culprit to work together. Kaito's cooperation was essential to Kokichi's plan. However, I don't think Kokichi would be able to sway Kaito easily.
In the middle of the swap,
he gave Kaito the antidote in exchange for his cooperation.
in the middle of the swap, he got the antidote.
In exchange for his own life, you mean?
Kaito had no choice. He had to cooperate after Kokichi saved his life. That's just Kaito's character, and Kokichi knew that. He swallowed his pride with the antidote and agreed to participate in Kokichi's plan.
But didn't Kokichi make this plan? What good is it for him if he's dead?
He outsmarts the mastermind.
I imagine this was all part of Kokichi's plan to confuse us.
Hey, do you like Danganronpa? Just a little bit. I've only played through every game on the channel so far.
Murder.
He went so far as to give up his life, just to create this mystery?
Only Kokichi could think of something so nefarious.
Played through Danganronpa 1 on the channel. There's a video of
Just
every...
to execute their plan.
Kokichi. But Samson, I've played through Danganronpa 1. I have videos of the entire game on the channel. And I've completed Danganronpa 2. Videos of the entire game on the channel. We're about to complete V3. At least we're on the cusp of it. And I've started Danganronpa another episode.
Why would he go that far?
I bet Kokichi was determined to beat me at my own game, no matter what. But too bad! Shuichi figured out the truth!
Truth? Are you sure it's not delusion?
Delusion?
A delusion completely off the mark. To make you think that I died.
If Kokichi popped from the
But who
exisal right
cares
now...
what you guys think? This is between me and Monokuma. I don't give a crap if the extras in this game get it right or not.
Extras?
I'm fine with being an extra.
Huh? Why?
If we're just extras, then even if we get it wrong, we won't get killed.
No, I'd still kill you all. Don't put Kokichi's words in my mouth.
No, I'd still kill you all.
But why? You are being so friendly with us.
Wrecked.
If Monokuma gets it right, then he takes everyone's lives, yeah? But if Monokuma gets it wrong, then he'd have no right to take everyone's lives. If Monokuma doesn't know who the culprit is, then this killing game can't function anymore.
Can't function anymore.
Kaito, I believe in you.
If you're cooperating with this plan, you must have a reason. To determine that reason, I need to reveal the truth.
I still think Kaito is the culprit. Thinking of it that way makes all the pieces fit. I will show you the truth. The truth you can't deny.
But why? What if we just let the killing game not function? Wait, what? Okay. After receiving the item from Himiko, the culprit, Maki looks so serious in this comic. Who did... Ah. Where did the culprit shoot Kokichi? opened the shutter and got inside the hangar. Okay, well. Who was hit by the first arrow Maki fired? Kaito. Who was hit by the second arrow? Oh. I like that he's still got the coat on, even though he's the culprit, and it's supposed to be, like, unidentifiable. He's still got Kaito's coat on. Wait a minute. I guess I don't get... How come we never mentioned Kokichi's clothes in the toilet? Did we not mention that at all? Except right here. That wasn't used as a truth bullet in the trial at all. Oh. I like their fight. Anyway, now I can open all of these and actually finish this. Kokichi in the press. Okay. Yeah, I like the anonymity that they gave Kaito, even though he's still wearing his coat, so it's completely irrelevant. Okay. Ichi's back was the arrow. Kaito in the left arm, and then our last question mark. These comics are always so weird.
This is the truth of the case! Let's go over the trick that Kokichi and the culprit created together. Last night, Kibo saw Himiko from the window
Why
of
is
his lab.
Himiko's name yellow, but not Kibo's?
She was carrying a black case and heading to the Exisal hangar.
Sometimes the words are just randomly yellow.
When she reached the hangar, she handed the case to someone through the bathroom window.
The someone?
That someone is the culprit of this case.
So we
Maki
technically just put Kaito to
The
death
culprit had asked Himiko to bring them a certain
by
weapon,
saying, hey, this is how you solve the case, by the way.
a disassembled crossbow from Maki's lab.
Because if we had just left it at
Culprit was going to use
Monokuma
the
can't figure it out,
crossbow
see
to
ya.
challenge Kokichi to a fight.
I wish I had a purple jacket
Some
like
time
Kaito's.
passed, and Maki made her way to the hangar. She was going to the hangar to kill Kokichi and save the culprit trapped in the bathroom. However, the hangar had an electric barrier preventing her from entering. Fortunately for her, she had an electro hammer to get around the barrier, in a way. She used her electro hammer to disable an exisal and climbed inside. She knew exisals could bypass the barrier, so she got inside one.
Maki's so cool.
Around that
Chat
time,
AFK, by the way.
Culprit
Never
and
forget.
Kokichi began their confrontation. While Kokichi was checking up on them, the culprit ambushed him with a crossbow.
You know, I thought the crossbow
Culprit
looked a
didn't
lot
intend to
bigger.
kill Kokichi. They just wanted to disable him. That's why the culprit aimed for Kokichi's right arm. If they really wanted to kill him, they would have shot him in his vitals. Kokichi reeled from the arrow, and the culprit jumped on him immediately. He didn't want Kokichi to have the chance to summon an exisal with a remote. While they were fighting, something happened that caught them both off guard.
It's understandable why it's small, but if you look at the cutscene where Maki was teaching Kaito how to build it, it was like the same size as his torso, and he was like this, trying to fucking build it.
Stepped inside. Kokichi was definitely not expecting an exisal to interrupt them. He pulled out his remote in an attempt to control the exisal. But Maki leaped out of the cockpit and shot Kokichi with her crossbow. The arrow hit
I love the
Kokichi
arrow
right
hits
in the back,
noises.
and it was no normal arrow. The tip was covered in a lethal poison from my lab called Strike 9 poison. The poison kills slowly. It seems as if Maki wanted Kokichi to confess before he died. But even with poison in his veins, Kokichi continued to spin his lies.
Dude is the ultimate liar, really.
When she had had enough, Maki tried to finish him off with another poisoned arrow. But this time, Maki was the one caught by surprise. To keep Maki from becoming the Blackened, the culprit used their body to shield Kokichi. The culprit's left arm was struck by a poison arrow.
I mean, we're still gonna have to deal with the,
Maki remembered that there was an antidote in my lab, and immediately ran off to get it.
not bringing the antidote with you in the first
The
place.
Strike 9 poison slowly circulated through their systems, and would soon kill them both. But in that desperate situation, Kokichi thought up a clever lie. He incorporated this unforeseen event into his plan to help him win the killing game. Or should I say, help him defeat Monokuma. That was Kokichi's true objective. It's why he claimed to be the mastermind. Thinking fast, Kokichi closed the shutter so that Maki could not re-enter the hangar. Thus, Kokichi's final lie was set into motion.
So we figured it out then. So Kaito's still gonna fucking be killed.
When Maki returned with the antidote, she couldn't get back inside the hangar. So she went around to the hangar bathroom and passed the antidote through the window. But after the culprit was given the antidote, Kokichi immediately snatched it.
I mean, we're still putting Kaito to death by
Down all
going
of the
through this
antidote
class. I don't get what we're
while
doing.
Maki watched in horror. Maki must have been panicking, thinking the only antidote was now gone. She believed that the culprit was going to die from her own poisoned arrow. But it was all another one of Kokichi's lies. He had only pretended to drink the antidote.
Maki's face went.
Maki tried desperately to break into the hangar, even slashing the control panel. But she couldn't get the shutter to open again. Defeated, she had no choice but to leave. After Maki had left, Kokichi took out another weapon. An electrobomb, capable of disabling communication devices for hours.
But somehow not the camera. and not the hydraulic
Kokichi's
press.
plan was to use an electrobomb to knock out Monokuma's surveillance cameras.
And then
That
not
was
the.
why he commissioned Mew to make the bombs in the first place.
So, okay.
After detonating an electrobomb, Kokichi coerced the culprit into drinking the antidote. In exchange for the antidote, Kokichi asked the culprit to
Why didn't the
cooperate
camera
with his
get
plan.
disabled that they used to record the video? Why did the hydraulic press still work?
Kokichi needed to work with the culprit to execute his final lie. Under normal circumstances, the culprit would never have agreed to such a plan. But because the culprit owed him for saving their life, they agreed to Kokichi's request. Request is a generous term. It was more like blackmail. In any case, the two were now working together as accomplices in an insane plan. There was a lot to prepare and not a lot of time. They had to work fast. If Kokichi died from the Strike 9 poison, the whole plan would be ruined. After fabricating the scene in the bathroom, the culprit dragged Kokichi to the hydraulic press. This is how the swipe pattern bloodstain from the bathroom to the press was created.
It makes sense.
Kokichi, with the support of the culprit, stood in front of the press's control panel. The two of them were finally ready to execute the insane lie. While Kokichi was setting up the video camera near the hydraulic press's control panel, the
There's just so
culprit
many
laid
things I
face
don't
up
understand.
inside the press, draping their coat over their shoulders. Then, Kokichi activated the press and the camera's record button at the same time. The hydraulic press came down slowly, all caught on tape for us to see. Normally, the safety function would have triggered, but the electrobomb had
But that
escaped.
camera still works. I guess it's not
The
electronic.
press got lower and lower, and just as the culprit
The
disappeared
hydraulic
from
press
view,
is also not electronic.
Kokichi pressed the force stop button and the camera's pause button simultaneously.
It's bothering me. Anyway, also bothering me in the chat AFK.
The two then switched places and also switched roles. The culprit and the victim.
Shirtless Kokichi. Fangirls go wild.
The would-be victim became our culprit and started up the press and camera. Kokichi had saved the culprit's life because his trick required their cooperation. He
What's up,
wanted
guy?
to win the killing game, even if it meant dying himself.
Fangirls. I'm sure
So,
Kokichi has fangirls.
Kokichi was crushed by the press, and the whole thing was caught on video. The culprit's left sleeve was dangling from the press, making us think he was the victim. Now alone, the culprit collected the video camera and tore the hydraulic press's power cord so that it could never be raised again. This would make it impossible for us to determine the identity of the crushed body. But there was another reason the victim was killed in this way. It obfuscated the cause of death, making the case that much more difficult to solve.
Unless he
This
just
was
stays
all
in the
part of
exisal, I guess
Kokichi's
Kaito
plan
lives.
to create a murder
But that's
not
the only
even
way.
Monokuma could figure out. With the press disabled, the culprit returned to the bathroom to flush Kokichi's clothes.
Did a shitty job at it. At least rip the clothes up instead of trying to
Finally, they
stuff them all
climbed
down
inside
there.
of an exisal to hide and waited with bated breath. And here they are now in this trial, pretending to be Kokichi. They're trying to deceive Monokuma in order to defeat the true mastermind. And that's it. That's Kokichi's unidentified culprit trick.
I mean, yeah, a blood test could, but we have no idea how to do that.
The culprit is in that exisal. It's you, isn't it? Kaito Momota, the ultimate astronaut.
Not saying luminary of the stars. GG.
I'm right, aren't I? That's you in there, isn't it, Kaito?
Really? Is it really Kaito?
Can't prove it though. Class trial
I
adjourned.
must reluctantly agree with Shuichi's deduction.
Man, Shuichi sure loves his crazy deductions.
Huh?
You're still not gonna admit it?
Why would he?
Admit it, but it's wrong.
But logically speaking, his deduction tracks.
If it's really Kaito in there, he would have admitted it by now.
Was Shuichi's reasoning wrong somehow?
No, of course not. No, my detective work was flawless. It's the truth. I'm sure that Kaito is inside that exisal. So why is Kaito still fighting me? Is this about Monokuma, or is there another aspect to this?
You claim everything is set, and that's it. You don't have any evidence, do you?
I mean, no.
You all think the body was switched when the hydraulic...
I mean, the guy's
was
still
stopped.
wearing the sleeve.
But that's just speculation in the end. No evidence to back it up.
And in the picture,
So
Kokichi
if we
was not
reverse
wearing a
our
shirt.
reverse way of thinking, then it's likely I didn't do anything, right? It's totally possible that the body switching never happened and Kaito is dead. Not just possible, it's the actual truth.
Well, it's true. There's no proof that the bodies were switched.
No, we should trust Shuichi's deduction. I'm sure everything will be okay.
Nah.
This emotion I've learned, I believe you call it faith. That's what I feel right now.
Thank you.
That's right. We have to believe in Shuichi.
Or we just split the vote. Jesus
Well,
Christ,
I don't
people.
care either way. But if you guys get it wrong, you'll have to deal with Monokuma. What will the results of this voting time be? If Monokuma makes a mistake, he won't be able to execute anyone, right? Then it will be my victory. And that will ruin the entire killing game.
Hang on, right, real quick. I want to save in case there's two different choices. We're going to save and then see what happens if we pick different results. Ruin? I see, so that's your objective. You mean to ruin the killing game itself. That's why Kaito has been so stubborn all this time. But what exactly does he mean by ruin? Monokuma can do whatever he wants to the rules, so how do you ruin something like that? What would be the point?
Come on, Monokuma. Start the voting already.
Yeah, I'm getting to it. Sheesh! Let's proceed with voting time, shall we? Sorry I fell short of your expectations, but I'm pretty sure I won't make any mistakes. 'Cause I got the ultimate detective's airtight logic on my side.
Remember the when I deduced that whoever would get to the door would be the mastermind, and then Kaede killed them, and it wasn't the mastermind? Airtight Logic by Shuichi. Now I know the whole truth and why. I believe in my own logic, and I believe in Kaito. From this point on, it's not about logic, it's about how far I'm willing to go. I believe in you, Kaito, not as a detective, but as Shuichi. Saihara.
Can I just say something? I'd like to have one last conversation before we vote.
One last conversation?
There's more to talk about?
You see, before we vote, there's something I have to say.
Believe.
I just need you all to listen.
Excuse me.
All right, let's pin this down. Who is inside that exisal?
Kaito, right?
Wrong.
That's what you said, isn't it?
Kokichi's the one who died. And the culprit is Kaito standing right there.
Isn't that correct?
Of course not! I would never die!
I trust Shuichi.
Kaito is trying to ruin the game. That's why he's hiding the truth. I don't know exactly why, but he's putting his life on the line for it. So I had to put my faith in him. This is the only way. Everything that we've determined up to now, what if I turned it all on its head? Yes, I need to lie.
All right, let's pin this down. Who is inside that exisal?
What are we lying about?
Kaito, right?
That's what you said, isn't it?
Kokichi's the one who died. And the culprit is
Fuck.
Kaito standing right there.
Isn't that correct?
What's the lie? Kokichi spotted. Oh, I saw him. And we're gonna lie about
Of
that.
course not!
All right, let's pin.
We're going to make everyone vote for Kokichi. And then it's gonna be...
I'll reveal the truth.
Everyone's gonna vote for Kokichi. Kaito's gonna pop out, which means he can't execute anybody.
Kokichi, I'm sorry. I just can't lie for you anymore.
Oh, fuck.
What?
Shuichi is the mastermind.
What do you mean, lie?
Why did you say Kokichi? The one in the exisal is...
I'm so sorry, everyone. I've deceived you all.
Huh?
The truth is, after we found the crushed body, I saw Kokichi.
You saw Kokichi?
Oh my god, the most obvious lie.
Yes. He threatened me, told me that if I didn't do what he said, he'd kill us all. He wanted me to lie about what I saw, so that the trial would be more interesting. But I can't do it anymore. I can't keep lying like this. I have to tell the truth.
This is actually a pretty convincing lie. Fucking Kokichi could learn a thing or two if he wasn't fucking dead.
Kokichi isn't dead. He's alive.
Oh, hold on! Why did you wait until now to mention this?
So it'd be fun.
I'm so sorry, Kibo, but it's true.
You can usually tell when you have to lie with the singing in the background. The singing in the background and the screen is a little bit darker. When it says non-stop debate, it's already a little purple. It's like, it's basically telling you, yo, you gotta lie for this one. Really. I really am sorry, but this is the only way. Kaito is trying to fool Monokuma, trying to ruin the class trial. If Kaito is risking his life to do this, then I'll stand by him. Except when he fucking dies from his disease conveniently right here. I believe in Kaito. I will believe in what he's trying to do. He's not doing this to hurt us. I'm sure he's trying to save us all. If Monokuma wants to rely on my detective work, fine. Detective work, fine, I'll just lie.
Everyone, please, don't vote for Kaito. There's no doubt about it. Kokichi is in that exisal. He's the culprit.
Hey, Shuichi, I don't know what you're scheming. But as far as I'm concerned, you guys aren't extras at all.
He's gonna force the vote to split, and then we fucking kill Kaito anyway, or something.
If you guys are wrong, you're gonna have to take your punishments like champs. Got it?
I'm not wrong. We can't vote for Kaito!
Stop it! That's enough!
Excuse me?
Huh?
It's over.
Can we not with the back and forth in this trial anymore?
If you guys get it wrong and Monokuma gets it right,
Why'd you pop out? We were about to fucking... What?
then you'll all get punished.
No! No, 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 no! That's not what we were gonna do.
There's no way I can let that happen.
Where's his arrow blood wound thing?
So, it's fine. Let's end this.
What the fuck? Why would you get out? We were about to say... No. No, we were about to say it was Kokichi, so that way Monokuma would get it wrong. And if Monokuma got the culprit wrong, then he can't execute everyone. Why would you fucking pop out? What? What's the logic here?
Kaito!
Can we grab him by his stupid fucking collar? You idiot?
So, it really was you?
What was the plan?
My bad for tricking you guys. I'll explain everything.
No, 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 no.
But before that, it's voting time.
What was the point of this? If you were just gonna pop out?
Alright, don't get it wrong. I'm definitely the culprit. You got it?
No.
I'm the one who killed Kokichi.
Kaito, no!
Seriously?
It's just like you to figure it all out, Shuichi. You're really something else. So all you gotta do is believe in your reasoning. That's what detectives do.
Yeah, but why are you dumb? If Monokuma just got it wrong, then you know.
Hey, Monokuma, let's hurry up and get this vote started.
Well said. Let's get this started then.
You idiot.
The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless face off. It's voting time!
Fine. There's gotta be another fucking twist. I bet you it's not Kaito somehow
It
still.
seems the voting has finished. Now then, let's see the result.
Maki's still gonna vote for Kokichi.
Who'll be chosen as the blackened? Will you
What?
make the
What was the
right
point of
choice,
this?
or the dreadfully wrong
If you just pop
one?
out, you ruined the whole, like, deceive Monokuma bullshit. What's the plan? I guess he's about to explain his plan, but I don't get it. I still don't get how the camera worked with the electro bomb, but okay. Aced that trial, by the way. Except for this debate. And the closing statement. Sam, you could have voted for someone else. Yeah, that's why I saved the game. Well, if the culprit's gonna confess, then I guess even morons can't screw this up. I'll make another video probably of me doing the other one. Or we'll do it next stream. I did save for a reason. The blackened who killed Kokichi Oma is Kaito Momota. You all got it right. So you all got it right, huh? Even Shuichi and Maki voted for me. Hey, dickhead! This is actually the only time you can't. Oh, did Guy make a typo? Could you actually not vote for anyone else? What a relief. Well, I knew you guys wouldn't get it wrong. So, you can or you can't? Do I need to reload the save? Or can you not actually pick anyone else?
But you know...
But man, was it hard to act like Kokichi the whole time. I mean, sure, he wrote most of his own lines.
Jeez.
Seriously, look at this huge script. He wrote the whole thing. It's even got a bunch of alternate lines for different events, too. But even so, I still had to ad-lib. You guys couldn't tell, though, huh? Oh, even morons couldn't mess it up? Well, then guys said, Sam, you could have voted for someone else. Pulls out a new jacket. I can always keep a spare jacket in my pocket. So can you or can't you? Do we need to reload or no?
Come on, man.
Come on, guys. Don't look so sad. You guys got it right. It's all good.
Why?
Why did you kill Kokichi? You were against the killing game, so why did you kill him? I believed that you absolutely wouldn't do such a thing. Maki. Was she protecting Kaito or just believing in him, like me?
That's right.
Yeah, I should explain. Most of it's just like Shuichi said.
After Kokichi pretended to take the antidote, he gave it to me.
He commented on how everyone voted for him? Right, but there could be an alternate path. Where he's like, why didn't you vote for me, or whatever. I guess that would be taking it too far, though. Isn't even in Danganronpa 1, where you either vote for Kyoko or Makoto, if you get the wrong choice, it just drops you back. If you vote for anyone else, Shuichi just says there's no point. Okay, thank you. Gotcha.
I mean...
Then he told me I had to cooperate with his plan.
Hey!
Plan? What plan? I've been thinking this whole time of a plan to throw the Mastermind off guard.
What?
Throw them off guard? What are you talking about? You're the Mastermind.
Ah.
Oh, that was a lie. I only pretended to be the Mastermind.
What?
Pretended? But you fell for it, but you know, I prepared a bunch of stuff. Like this remote control, I had you make it. The mysterious message in the courtyard using Gonta and making him a murderer. All that preparation was just to make you guys think I was the Mastermind.
What?
What the hell? Why'd you do all that? The reason why I pretended to be the Mastermind
Shit!
was to end this boring killing game.
Huh?
To end it.
Yeah.
I thought if I showed you guys the despairing truth, you guys wouldn't want to go outside anymore. I thought it would end the killing game. But instead, this happened. I'm gonna die by Maki's hands. Why do you think this happened? Why do you think Maki tried to kill me? Why do you think the killing game started again?
What?
Why?
Oh,
Because the true Mastermind instigated it. I'm certain of it. They made a move without us noticing, man. Thanks to that, everything is ruined.
Hold on!
The true Mastermind instigated it? So whoever that person is, they also instigated Maki's actions too?
I'm disappointed.
They probably tried to eliminate me because I pretended to be the Mastermind.
What?
My actions were instigated by the true Mastermind? But that can't be. The reason I decided to kill Kokichi was because I remembered the truth from the flashback light.
Could it be...
Maybe making you remember the truth was what the Mastermind wanted.
Huh?
What? Maybe the true Mastermind had us use the flashback lights, so we would target Kokichi as a remnant of despair.
Which means...
So the flashback life itself was the true Mastermind's trap all along. They expected us to target Kokichi once we remembered he was a remnant of despair.
Okay.
Kokichi certainly expected it, that's why he talked about the true Mastermind. But even so, this is all rather convenient for the true mastermind. The person claiming to be the mastermind just happened to be a remnant of despair? We're all students of Hope's Peak Academy, and our fates are tied to the remnants of despair. I never would have imagined that fate would bring us to Kokichi's murder. It just plays too nicely for the true mastermind. But fate does give you good little gifts every once in a while, like Kokichi being fucking dead. I didn't know about the flashback light. Guess that's another mystery for you.
I mean...
Anyway, like I was saying.
You know...
Then who is this true mastermind? Who knows? I don't know either. But it doesn't matter. We can't lose. The game is pointless unless you win. That's why I thought of a special plan. When I'm on the verge of losing, my plan will help me win.
Huh?
I don't really get it, but is this the plan to throw off the mastermind? Well, it's not that difficult. Kaito, I need you. To kill me.
What? I mean...
The plan was to make a case where the victim was unknown. You fucking botched his plan, man. And then trick Monokuma into thinking I was the victim so he'd mess up. If he ruled that either Maki Roll or Kokichi were the blackened, then I'd show myself and Monokuma's ruling would be invalid. And if Monokuma's ruling was invalid, the killing game would end.
But...
That's what I'm most curious about. What makes you think it would end?
That's right.
Yeah, I asked Kokichi about that myself. Why would Monokuma care if he messed up on who the blackened was? And this is what he said.
Well, you know.
Even if it's Monokuma or the true mastermind, they can't break the rules as they please. Being unfair like that isn't allowed.
Hold up.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Death games are meant to be watched. If no one was watching, there would be no reason to be such a stickler about the rules. There would be no point in making this game in the first place. But Monokuma's been a stickler about the rules, about making the game interesting. That's why he agreed to my plan in the virtual world.
Which
Which means Monokuma is aware that someone is watching us. In which case, I have no doubt that this death game is being shown to someone.
What did you say?
That'd be cool, yeah. So this is some kind of show? But who would be watching? We're the only people left alive, aren't we?
Yeah.
That's right, the flashback light is the reason we even remember that.
Nah.
But Kokichi might have been right. Why have a death game if no one's watching? I wasn't sure about it at first, but after the class trial, there's no doubt.
Listen up.
Monokuma can't do whatever he wants. He's bound by the rules of the game. So why did you pop out of the exisal? That's why he couldn't afford to get the culprit wrong, why he relied on Shuichi.
Yeah.
It's just like Kokichi said, if this game's rules matter so much, someone's watching. The death game is made to be watched. If that's true, then who? Who is watching this?
Hey.
What's this all about, Monokuma? Is this killing game really a show for someone? Who can say? Why won't you tell us? We were friends during the trial.
You guys.
Honestly, I was just happy you guys cooperated with me.
Well...
Humans love to help. They jump at any opportunity to extend a helping hand.
Well then.
And here's another question. Who are you really, if Kokichi, a remnant of despair, is not the mastermind?
Incomprehensible.
Then who's the true mastermind? Is it another remnant of despair like him?
Ahem.
I'm not gonna spill the beans on a perfect to-be-continued cliffhanger like that. Why, you are just too cute.
What?
Really?
Hey.
I understand Kokichi's plan, but why did you agree to work with him, Kaito? Why did you agree to kill Kokichi? Because if he didn't, you would have been the blackened? Because he saved your life, you should have just ignored him. He's better off dead anyway.
Nah.
It was kind of hard to ignore such an annoying guy.
Huh?
What?
Jeez.
I wonder how far ahead he planned this evil scheme of his.
What?
Yeah, but killing you.
Don't screw around.
What are you talking about? You want me to kill you? I figured you'd react like that. But are you sure you're okay with that? Because if this poison kills me, then Maki would become the blackened. And her crime would be exposed so easily.
Well, you know.
And if that happened, then Maki and I would have died for no reason, right? Which is just what the true mastermind expects.
What?
That's playing dirty. So that's why you gave me the antidote. I am the ultimate supreme leader. There are no depths I won't sink to. Even if I have to sacrifice myself. Anyway, this is our chance to end the killing game.
Ruin this killing game.
That's why you have to kill me, so we can win and ruin the killing game. We'll bring the true mastermind and everyone who's watching. We'll bring them down to utter despair. Then everyone who died can rest in peace. Doesn't seem all that evil.
Oh.
Crap, I'm gonna die soon. Can we get this started already?
Damn.
You're seriously crazy, dude. But you know,
At least
I wasn't boring, right?
boring, right?
What a weird motive.
That punk.
Then he blackmailed you by using me.
Nah.
No, I agreed to his plan once I heard the words ruin his killing game.
Jeez.
It was crazy, but that let him come up with some crazy plans. And we needed a crazy plan in order to stand a chance against Monokuma. I bet on that chance. I didn't have any other choice.
Damn it.
Because I'm out of time.
What?
Time.
Could it be...
Kaito, you mean your health?
What are you talking about?
But you said you were fine. You told me not to worry about it anymore.
My bad.
My bad, that was a lie. No shit. I thought coughing up blood meant he was totally fine.
Huh?
A lie? Yeah, it's pretty bad. Honestly, I'm at my limit just talking. No, it can't be. He's like so cheerful about it. Yeah, I'm about to die. I can barely talk.
But you know...
But I gotta wonder how this happened. I don't remember at all. In my memories, I was fine during the medical exam for my training. He was fine during the medical exam, then that means...
Could it be...
This might be the virus.
What?
Virus?
If I remember correctly...
One of the plagues that caused our planet to crumble. Hey, remember when I said he had the virus like 2 or 3 parts ago? GG. A virus carried by meteorites that spread across the globe. Hope's Peak Academy, along with the rest of the planet, was in danger of extinction. Even though we had come so far and triumphed over so much despair, we were almost wiped out in an instant.
Could it be...
This must have something to do with the virus. That all 15 students were selected because they were immune to the virus. But Kaito, even though he wasn't immune, was selected because he could fucking pilot the spaceship. Because he's the ultimate astronaut or whatever. Kaito didn't use the flashback light, so he might not remember it.
But,
Weren't we supposed to be immune? We were selected because we didn't.
well,
Perhaps the virus was dormant when you were selected for the Gopher Project.
to tell you the truth,
You could have been infected the whole time, showing no symptoms until very recently.
What did you say?
Kaito is infected with the virus, but how could that be?
Jeez.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I guess I'm pretty screwed, huh? Well, I knew this was coming, that's why I agreed to Kokichi's plan.
But you know...
When I found out about the plan, I thought it was pretty awesome.
Hey, so...
Kokichi left me with a whole outline of it. I freaked out when I read it. It was a pretty good plan. I thought we might be able to trick Monokuma. But I knew Shuichi would see right through it in the end.
Huh?
What?
Well done!
That's exactly how it went. Nice job, Shuichi. You're really something.
Well then,
I doubted you.
That's right.
Yeah, I knew you guys would figure everything out. Well, Shuichi would figure everything out. You guys didn't do shit. Shuichi did it, but okay.
Got it.
That's why I was able to get on board with Kokichi and lie to you like that. Even if I messed up during the trial, I knew Shuichi would see the truth.
That's my sidekick.
Why?
If you knew I'd see through it, why?
Then...
If you knew it was pointless from the start, then you shouldn't have gone that far. And what, let Maki be the Blackened?
Nah.
It wasn't pointless, it ended up being a huge success.
What's that mean?
I mean...
Because of this plan, Kokichi pretending to be the mastermind,
Got it.
we got closer to the mastermind, true mastermind's lair. Behind this truth, there's gotta be a hint that leads to the real truth.
Huh?
The real truth?
Yeah.
No doubt, that's why Kokichi gave his life.
but
You talk as if he was your partner, when you hated him so strongly before.
What?
Oh, I hate his guts. Honestly, I'm still pissed off at him. He made us go through so much crap to the end, no even beyond that. He was a lying sack of shit. Preach, Kaito. Preach.
Hey!
It's getting harder to breathe, so please, can you...
Hey, so...
Can I ask you one thing? You want to ruin this killing game, but... You kept saying how fun this game was. That was a lie, obviously. How could a game that you're forced to play be fun?
Shit!
I had to think this game was fun to survive. I had to lie to myself.
Huh?
You little... The bastards who created this game to toy with our life. The shit's enjoying it. They all piss me off.
Shit!
That's why I'm willing to do whatever it takes to end the game. Please don't make me sympathize with Kokichi. Please don't do it. We are way too late in the game, and way too far into the I fucking hate Kokichi rabbit hole to sympathize with him at the end. Kokichi said that.
Ah.
That could have been a lie too. He probably just said it so I'd cooperate with him. Was it really a lie? I think his dying words may have been the honest truth.
It's a lie!
He's not the type to shed real tears.
But
I wonder which one it is. The lie or the truth? Even now at the very end, I don't really understand Kokichi. But maybe that's what lying is all about. The truth is in the eye of the beholder, huh? Kokichi was the very embodiment of a lie. That pretty much wraps up my explanation. Now finally, I need to apologize to Shuichi.
Huh?
Me?
I mean,
To be honest, I was jealous of you.
Huh?
Jealous?
that's right.
Because you were always saving us, you know? Your detective skills kept us alive. You were just way too cool and I got frustrated.
My bad.
So that's why I was so harsh on you. My bad.
That's wrong.
Kaito, that's not true.
Hey!
I was only so confident because you were there for me, Kaito. Is this trial going to be more emotional than the Kaede trial? Fuck. I'm feeling the waterworks. When you made me your sidekick, you said that you'd take the responsibility. And that's why I can do all this. If you didn't talk to me back then, even now I'd be... Kaito,
Kaito! What?
are you okay? How can I be okay? I'm about to die.
Okay.
You sure are, bucko, because it's punishment time. Punishment? I won't let you.
I won't let you kill him.
Oh?
You planning to get in my way? You know what'll happen if you do that, don't you?
So what?
I don't care what happens. I plan to kill you anyway from the start.
Indeed.
Yes, I've been determined to fight back for a while now.
Cut it out.
Stop.
Kaito!
No, Kaito, I can't. I can't let you die, Kaito.
That's it!
I don't care if you're sick. I don't care if you're dying. I won't let Monokuma touch you.
What was that?
What's so funny?
Hey, hey!
Oh, just thinking about life and how irreplaceable it is. You know what I mean?
Huh?
When a life ends, those closest to it mourn. But if you could somehow recycle that life, then those closest to it wouldn't need to mourn anymore, right?
That's nice.
If we could recycle life, the world would be filled with hope. That's my point.
Hey!
What are you talking?
Hey!
Time for your grand re-entrance.
Rise and shine, your sign! With our powers combined,
No! 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 No.
Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure.
I thought it was gonna be like Rentaro or something. This trial is now the saddest trial. Because the Monokubs are back. No.
Huh?
Oh. I'm Monotaro. No matter how you read it or spell it or say it, it's still Monotaro. That's totally a lie.
By the way,
What the hell's going on? I could have swore there was more of you chumps before.
hell yeah!
Fuck if I know, let's destroy Monodam now. This sad sack is bumming me the fuck out.
Is all that remains of a once powerful nation. Right now, you're on the threshold of an amazing adventure.
What did you say?
Weren't all the Monokubs completely destroyed?
Hey,
Those all Monokubs are destroyed, but these are the latest model. They got their factory setting, so in a way it's like they're brand new characters.
thank you.
But who cares? Now that my cubs are back, I'm not lonely and miserable anymore.
What was that?
Brought them back on a whim like that?
You
You guys are just as replaceable. Maybe not as replaceable as the Monokubs. But finding other people to participate in this killing game is easier than you might think. Finding other people?
Oh well.
I got no idea what's going on, or what any of this means, but that's right.
Hell yeah!
We're so fucking lovable and shit, except Monodam, of course. And Mono Kid is literally the worst. Moment of silence.
Is all that remains of a once powerful
Okay.
nation.
Hey, hey!
Do you know what else this means?
Shing!
Now that the Monokubs are back, I've got my Exisol entourage protecting me again. Still want to defy me now? This is bad if he's got the Exisols again.
Shut up.
So what?
I won't let
Doesn't
you kill
matter.
him.
I'll fight until the end. Stop. Even if you fight the Exisols, you'll just get killed, damn it. The remote control and the last electro bomb were crushed in the press.
No.
Maki roll, enough already.
I...
I've never felt this way before. I've always fought to kill, but this is the first time I've fought to protect someone.
Huh?
And I've never been given a nickname like Maki roll before either.
What?
You...
I...
And I've never loved someone before. Met someone as stubborn as you before. And I've never fallen for someone before.
What?
Maki roll. Maki.
No.
I don't want this to end, I just don't.
I won't let you kill him.
That's why I won't let you kill Kaito. I absolutely won't let you.
My bad.
Maki roll, I'm sorry, but that's not an option. I don't have as much time left as you think. I'm fighting just to stay standing. But I...
Hey, so
Maki roll, I asked you before, what's your enemy? Before you hated yourself so much, you didn't even like yourself a little. And wasn't that the reason you tried to distance yourself from others?
that's right.
You decided that you didn't deserve to have friends, didn't you? That was your enemy.
Don't worry about
But
it.
not anymore, huh? You're alright now. You fell for a guy like me, now you can learn to like yourself.
Come on, man.
Hey, don't cry. Can't you send me off with one last smile?
I believe in you.
You guys too, I'm not gonna allow any tears. Send me off with a bang.
Okay.
Alright, Kaito, I won't cry.
I'll endure it.
Me too, I'm gonna hold it in. Am I though?
I
I can't cry even if I wanted to.
Ugh.
Sorry about the wait, Monokuma. You can go ahead and start now.
Okay.
Can do.
Dong dong dong.
Oh boy, my first punishment time. I've never seen one before.
Hey,
But let me just say this to the true mastermind controlling Monokuma.
get ready!
You better get ready. My friends aren't gonna lose to you.
Ugh,
That's all.
please.
I'll leave the rest to you guys. End this ridiculous killing game.
Please do not worry.
We'll end it, so please don't worry.
Shuichi!
Never forget you're not alone. You have friends. Don't try to do everything by yourself, okay? Fuck.
Okay.
Yeah, Kaito, okay.
The impossible is possible!
All you gotta do is make it so.
Okay.
Thanks, Kaito.
Maki roll!
How long are you gonna cry? You should smile.
Sorry.
Can't, that's impossible, I can't. Of course, my bad for making you cry like that.
Alright!
Let's end this with a bang.
Kaito Momota, Luminary of the Stars.
Special punishment suited to the Luminary of the Stars.
Okay.
You don't gotta tell me, I'm excited to get this started. Kind of hoping that Kaito dies before the punishment. He just like dies of his disease so he can go peacefully.
Get ready!
Oh yeah? Well, screw you. I'm not gonna die the way you want. Please be the champion that I know you are, Kaito.
It's punishment time!
Please just die from your disease. Blast off, second ignition. Isn't this how Gyoko's dad died? Reference to it, yeah, absolutely it was. Kaito is the champion I needed him to be. Oh, Roboy defended us. I lost his little hair thing. The Ahoge of Roboy was actually the true boss of this trial. He can no longer be a protagonist. Kibo, are you okay? You got hit by the debris when you protected.
Well,
I'm fine, more importantly. Get fucked.
Hey!
What's the matter, Monokuma? Upset that Kaito won?
Yeah?
What do you mean Kaito won?
Because
He died before the end of your punishment. Kaito didn't die from your execution.
Okay?
That's right, Kaito wasn't killed by you.
Yeah.
It's Kaito's victory. I don't know if he meant to do it, but he certainly went out like a stubborn jackass. Well, whatever. It's not like this is the end of the killing game, so it's fine.
What was that?
It's not over?
Hell yeah!
Hey!
Ain't it written in the school regulations?
That's right.
The killing game will go on until there is just one blackened or two spotless. School regulations, so you're gonna follow the... Huh? The only reason you want the rules is because you're showing this to someone.
Well...
I just want an entertaining killing game, but you're certainly entitled to your opinion.
That's wrong.
That's enough. Enough of your bullshit, Monokuma. I made a promise to Kaito. I will end the killing game.
That's it.
And to give Kaito's death meaning, I swear I will keep my promise.
You're right.
We're not going to let anyone else die. Who's even gonna play the game anymore? It's already over. You can cut the tension with a knife. What's everyone talking about anyway? What if one of them fell in? Wait, is Kibo dead now? No, Kibo is like banned from being the protagonist because he doesn't have the ahoge anymore. Or however you say that, the little air thing. And he's gonna like have a moment of triumph right here.
Well, actually...
I feel like we stumbled into the last act. I don't know what's happening at all.
Pops!
Fill us in. We want to help you out. Onazuki is acting nice. He's sucking up for brownie points.
They're so...
I just can't help myself around you cute little cubs. Gather around, kids. I'll spend a whole month telling you about what you missed. A whole month? Won't that take longer than the whole chapter? Moment of silence. I'll tell you all about it while I smother you with hugs and kisses. You kids go on ahead and wait for me at home.
So long! Farewell!
Huh?
Why did I stay behind? Because I want to give you all reward for working so hard.
Why you?
We don't want it, just go away.
You're really bugging me.
I don't know where you got the idea that this killing game can be stopped. There's nothing a participant can do to end this killing game. No way. This game is going to keep going and going for a long time. Nothing a participant can do. During his ranting, Monokuma took out a flashback light.
What?
What did you just do?
What?
Was that a flashback light just now?
Could it be?
Is it broken? I don't feel like I remembered anything. Shuichi does, though. This flashback light has a special effect. You'll remember soon enough. You'll remember that despair is the only choice you have. And hope doesn't exist here at all. The killing game will never end. And then Monokuma left. He declared that this killing game would continue. He declared there is no hope. After all of that, I honestly don't want to remember how we got back. It took all I had just to accept the reality that Kaito was gone. And not just Kaito, Kokichi too. Someone we all trusted and someone none of us trusted, we lost them both. But it wasn't all for nothing. Because we're drawing even ever closer to discovering the true mastermind. Is there anything good that happened in this chapter? Kaito died, and the V3... or the Monokubs are back, and they all suck. The good news is Kokichi is dead, though, so you win some, you lose some. Devin. Excuse me? The killing game will never end. Never, ever. As long as I'm around, it'll never end. It'll repeat over and over. Why would I let something this fun ever end? I want to have more fun. As long as it's fun, we have to keep doing it. That's just simple supply and demand. What?
Such despair.
But Shuichi did say in the trial that Junko was dead, and I was like, psych. But how would she be alive? We confirmed in the second game and the anime that said she was dead. Later that night, I found myself standing in that one spot in the courtyard. The place where Kaito and I would train together. My heart felt crushed, all the lost in guilt and helplessness sinking in my chest. But still, I stood there.
Well...
What are you doing?
Ah,
Maki,
Hey,
so you came too.
okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Maki, I'm sorry.
what?
For what?
Uh,
I was the one who drove Kaito into a corner. Just like Kaede, I end up betraying everyone important to me. It's all my fault.
Well...
Are you feeling lonely?
Huh?
Kinda, yeah. I guess you're not seeing anyone anymore, are you, Maki?
Hey,
Anyway, are you lonely now that Kaito is gone? Is that too soon? Or...
Okay.
Yeah, lonely. I feel so lonely and so sad, I don't know what to do. The only reason I'm still alive right now is because of Kaito. If he hadn't been my friend, I would be.
that's right.
Me too. I can't remember the last time I ever cried that hard. I wonder how long it's been.
Okay.
But I won't cry anymore. I'm sad, but I'm grateful to Kaito.
Huh?
Grateful?
Okay.
Yeah, I want to tell him that rather than being sad or lonely, I'm grateful to him. That's why I won't cry anymore. I'm not going to wallow in pity. I want to show him how much I appreciate all the things he did.
You're right.
I guess it's the same for me. I want to show my appreciation too. Fuck. Oh, the tears. I'm sure that our friends who've passed on don't want to see us miserable. Thanks. Yeah. So you guys were here after all.
Yeah.
Just like I thought.
Jeez.
I knew you guys would be here because I cast a spell to find you.
Ah,
Tsumugi, Himiko? If you don't mind, can we join you in your training? Fuck.
huh?
I'll train you all from the ground up so we can end this killing game together.
Huh?
We're going to end this together?
Yeah.
Himiko and I promised Kaito.
Okay?
We're going to do what we promised and work together to end the killing game.
All right.
We can't afford to lose to despair.
Okay.
Absolutely. Monokuma said that there's no hope anywhere. But he's wrong, there is hope. My friends are my hope. Kaito said it best, I'm not alone. That's right, I have friends. Not just my friends here, but also friends who have died. They gave us all their hope too. That's why I'm going to live. I want to live for everyone who died. While this is a touching moment and everything, where the hell's Roboy? Despair cannot defeat me. I will hold on and survive no matter what. Thank you, Kaito.
Let your sweat wash away all your sadness, fear, worry, and hardships. Just start moving your body and your pain will become memories before you know it.
Then you should train too.
Well, I don't have anything to worry about. 'Cause, I mean, I'm Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars.
Hey! No fair, Kaito!
Hey.
Oh, by the way, What happened to Kibo? Do you know where he went?
Huh?
Kibo? I don't know. What is that guy off doing? I don't think a robot really needs to do any training. But the rest of us are here. I kind of wish he'd come too.
It's quiet.
Excuse me?
Too quiet.
Oh, was that his antenna? Like he was hearing... Is he the inside man?
And yet, this silence is quite refreshing.
Was that his antenna? He was getting fucking orders from, like, Junko or something?
I used to hear my inner voice with perfect clarity. It would fill me with the power of hope, guide me along the right path. I can't hear it anymore.
Or he was hearing orders from, like, Makoto or some shit?
All I hear now is silence. That silence means my will is now my own. Even if despair is all we have to choose. Even if hope no longer exists.
Sushi Roll is surrounded by waifus now. That's true.
I will never give in to despair. I will end this. No matter what, I will force this to end. This school, this ultimate academy for gifted juveniles, is steeped in despair.
So, is he losing his shit in like a Nagato way? Or like a Makoto way? Oh!
And I will destroy it.
I thought he was made with like the strength of an old man and like didn't have weapons and stuff. Turns out that was a lie. Well, now where the fuck do we live and sleep, asshole? Purpose or passion without voyage. Purpose or passage without voyage. Chapter 5. Complete. Fucking justice reigns from above, I guess. Achievement unlocked, signing off. Obtained present galactic jacket. If I can't wear this, this is a crime. So we can't just casually mention that Kibo destroyed half the fucking school, right? Oh, I guess I should introduce myself. My name's Makoto. The boy is back. I don't have any talents or anything. I'm just a regular teenager. Who's this? This isn't Makoto.
This boring-looking person is me.
Have I just been debated?
See? Even the way I look is normal.
This is not best boy. This is some fucking loser.
Getting into an elite school like this was just the start of my bad luck.
What?
I can't keep up with my classmates' conversations.
Who is the voice?
Or the teacher's lectures. I'm just treated like empty space in the classroom.
Well, what is this bait and switch? This is the worst bait and switch of all time.
At home, my parents are constantly on my case. Honestly, I'm fed up. I want to run away from my daily life.
I was so excited. Why is this game do this to me? The ups and downs constantly.
I want to run away and just forget all this.
I thought for sure we were gonna get best boy.
I want to run away and run away and run away and run away and run away. But I'm okay.
I have a reason to live. I've got something to look forward to.
Do you, though?
That's why I'm gonna be okay.
You got the new iPhone
Thanks
X.
for the courage. Thanks for giving me something to get totally obsessed with.
Is this supposed to be baby Shuichi? And he, like, forgot his name? Because he's got the black hair, I guess.
Thanks for the strength to keep going.
Is he talking to Alter Ego?
I'll keep on rooting for you, so please keep trying your best.
Is this kid watching me? Us?
And one day, I'll also...
Also what? Also what? Does he watch? Is he on his phone? Is he watching us? Is that what he's like so happy about? What he's obsessed with? Also, what the fuck happened to Rentaro? By the way. Wasn't Rentaro, he like showed up for a little bit in a cutscene and was like, you wanted this killing game, and then we've not heard from him again.
What did you say?
School building blew up. What happened?
Hey.
Over there. I turned my head to where Maki was pointing. Look at those fucking hair physics. Can you not? We like live here. And we eat here.
Huh?
Kibo? What the fuck are you doing?
What was that?
Kibo, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You're flying, is it magic?
That punk.
I don't know what he's planning, but it looks like he's attacking the school indiscriminately. Shouldn't he, like, shoot the exosols or something? We need to hurry and stop him. We'll get caught up in this mess if we don't. But how do we stop him?
All right.
We have to talk to him. We can get him to come down.
Hey.
It's dangerous, but let's go to the courtyard and try to get his attention.
Oh my.
You're right. Confused by the situation unfolding in front of us, we ran to the center of the courtyard. Yo, Kibo, what the fuck are you doing, man? All the food is in there. Look, I get you don't eat food and stuff, but can you not? It's like a battlefield.
Damn it!
We need to get his attention, get him to come down, throw a rock at him. Kibo, come here.
Hey!
Are you trying to get us killed?
Kibo!
Please come down and talk to us. I shouted up to Kibo, who finally came to a halt midair, and then slowly flew down to us.
Hey.
Here he comes. Maki should probably like grab him or something, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you call for me?
I was in the middle of something.
Please keep it brief. I have other matters I must attend to.
What are those matters? Can't you just like kill the Monokubs? Why do you have to destroy the school, buddy?
Huh?
Other matters?
Yes.
I'm going to end the killing game.
Huh?
End the killing game. So what part of like blowing up our house is part of that?
Indeed.
To do that, I must destroy the Ultimate Academy for Gifted Juveniles.
What did you say?
Destroy it?
That's right.
The killing game cannot go on if I destroy the school in its entirety.
Could it be?
So that's why you have that weapon.
Hey.
What's with the weapon in the jetpack?
Yeah.
I obtained this equipment from my lab.
Huh?
You had equipment like that in your lab.
Yes.
I made some modifications to drastically improve their power output and functionality.
Wait.
Since when have you been able to do that? You didn't level up or anything, right? Did something happen? Didn't you say you didn't want to use anything from the lab?
Right.
That's right, you don't like looking sci-fi.
That's right.
I wanted to be treated like a real human, a creature of flesh and blood like you all.
I have decided.
But I no longer have the luxury of clinging to that wish anymore. My course is clear. I must destroy this academy and end this killing game.
You can't!
Hold on, if you do something like that, we'll all die too, you know? There's no oxygen in the outside world, there are no living things. We're only able to survive because we're inside this spaceship, you know?
Right.
That's right, are you trying to kill us too? He's gonna say it matters not. Clearly there's a safe space if people can watch this.
Yes.
My actions result in your death, so be it. Okay, you little shit, it's time to turn you off. Maki?
Huh?
So be it.
That's...
Monokuma told us that despair is our only choice. That hope does not exist here. And unfortunately, he is right. As long as this killing game continues, only despair awaits us.
No.
Wait, we still have hope.
Remember.
Our hope is everyone here, our friends who are still alive.
You're right!
If we all work together, even this killing game will...
100%.
It will not stop. It will never stop.
What should we do?
And even if we did manage to stop this killing game and escape, where would we go? Earth is destroyed. Humanity is extinct. We have no home to return to.
What?
That might be true, but can you not destroy the home we have here?
Which means...
Monokuma is right. Despair is all we have here. We simply do not have the power to change the outside world on our own.
Everyone!
All we can do now is refuse to submit to despair. We could have done that without destroying the school, thanks.
Hey!
And you would be willing to let us all die to accomplish that.
Logical.
That is a far better alternative than allowing Monokuma to continue the killing game.
What was that?
Are you serious?
Listen closely.
Kaito and Kokichi gave their lives to end the game.
We must do
We should
it.
follow their example. We should be willing to give our lives to end the game.
What do you mean?
Is that what your inner voice is telling you to do?
No.
I can no longer hear that voice.
Huh?
You can't hear it anymore?
That's right.
For some reason, my inner voice has gone silent. This decision is my will, my choice.
I have decided.
I've chosen to modify myself and destroy the Academy.
Everyone!
We can never submit to despair because we are students of Hope's Peak.
No.
That's wrong.
Why?
Wrong.
That's...
Because there might still be hope. There might still be a place to call home.
Well then.
What are you basing that claim on?
That's wrong.
Nothing.
But...
I just have a feeling.
Ew.
Just a feeling? You sound like that idiot right now.
because...
Kaito said so. Just like Kokichi said, if the game's rules matter so much, someone's watching.
Okay.
There can be no killing game without an audience. Hope's Peak Academy was the same way. It was a killing game made for an audience. This game must be the same way. Someone is watching this somewhere. There's someone left. There's still a possibility. True, we cannot say there's absolutely no possibility, but even a mere possibility.
No, that's wrong.
That possibility is our hope. Best song.
Huh? Because...
We haven't investigated everything. There's still a lot of mysteries in the school. If there are still questions to answer, then we haven't found the truth. And that means we can't give up. We can't give up before we reach the truth.
I see.
Spoken like a true ultimate detective. Sorry I blew up the school then.
I understand.
Very well, I shall cooperate with your attempt to stop the killing game your way.
Thank you.
Listen closely.
But you have until dawn. I will not wait any longer than that.
Huh?
Until dawn? Hey, that's another game.
Yeah.
Though dawn here is simply an illusion projected onto the dome. If you cannot still stop the killing game by dawn,
100%.
I will destroy the Ultimate Academy and end the killing game myself. You're gonna end what now?
Didn't I tell you? It's impossible to end the killing game! Cause the killing game is forever eternal!
Can't everyone just like watch football or baseball or something?
Why you?
He's back.
Unbelievable.
Attempting to destroy this precious academy is more than a violation of school regulations. It's an act of mutiny.
That's enough.
So what? You were sorely mistaken if you think I will allow this to continue. Is the robot malfunctioning? He must be. Why else would he try to defy me?
Let's do this!
Now let's kill him until he dies from it.
Leave it to me.
Ripping a robot apart isn't gory at all, so I can go all out this time. Top 10 anime fights. Incoming.
And that's that.
Pops, can we kill him? They're so brazen because they don't have any hair downstairs. Well, any last words? They're all in battle mode.
Everyone!
This place is dangerous. You all need to get out of here.
Kibo!
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Shuichi, please find this truth that you mentioned earlier while I stall them.
Well then.
It's all in your hands now. Go.
Okay.
Never forgive rule breakers. Anyone who messes with the killing game must die!
Exercise assemble!
No, I won't let you run amok anymore. This killing game is over.
Is Roboy about to be like fucking Samus? Or Mega Man, I guess, more aptly?
In the name of Hope's Peak Academy, the symbol of hope itself, I will destroy the Ultimate Academy and bring down this monument to despair.
That's how it began, in the war between Kibo and the Exisals. The Ultimate Academy became a battlefield. No! Chapter 6, Goodbye Danganronpa. We ran to the entrance hall, trying to escape the battle that was unfolding. I don't like this.
Seems like...
Things have suddenly become really bad. So the robot uprising finally happened, but that's what it's what I always feared, but
Why
I never expected it'd be like this.
Why?
Well, why did Monokuma leave a weapon like that in the research lab? He's pretty careless, isn't he? Unless it was intended. Because he's in on the whole thing and is like just totally malfunctioning. I'm not scared. I'm not scared.
Right?
Hey, what should we do?
Remember,
Just as I said before, we need to find the truth in order to end the killing game.
What's that mean?
What do we need to look for? Rentaro's room. Obviously, we need to find the real identity of the mastermind behind the killing game.
What?
The mastermind? Is there really a mastermind in this academy?
Because...
If the outside world is destroyed, then the mastermind must be in the school, right? Kokichi wasn't the mastermind, then in that case.
I don't know.
But I thought the only ones saved by the Gopher Project were us 16 students.
Nope.
Do you think it's possible someone may have infiltrated the Gopher Project?
That's right.
That someone could be the mastermind hiding somewhere in the school. You mean a remnant of despair, right? Then someone else inside the academy besides Kokichi is a remnant of despair.
That's true.
If we can find them and kill them, then the killing game should end. I don't know about killing them.
But
there is a possibility that the mastermind is hiding somewhere in the academy. The complex is huge, there must be places we haven't explored yet.
That's right.
Seems like it's worth a shot.
But...
And that's not the only thing we have to find. To truly end this killing game, we must find the mastermind of despair.
that's...
And also find hope.
Huh?
Hope?
Remember,
Our home. Where we're going to live after the game ends. I know there is hope out there. We have to find it before we leave.
Jeez.
This isn't some fictional story, so I don't think things will work out that well. Got a surprise for you.
Hey!
But if we look for it, we just might find it. If we don't try, we'll never find anything.
Okay.
So we have to try.
That's true.
Since Kibo is distracting the Exisals, we won't have to worry about violating school rules.
Okay.
There must be other rooms that we haven't investigated yet. Rentaro's room.
All right!
You're right, there's no point complaining. Let's all just do what we can. Well, if we all work together, everything will be alright, right?
Okay.
Yeah, it shouldn't be difficult. No matter how impossible it seems, we'll accomplish it. I need Shuichi to say, because the impossible is possible. Maki.
Okay.
Yes, that's right. Or Shuichi could have said, you sound like that idiot right now.
all right.
We need to find the hope and despair hidden in this academy. When all is revealed, the game will end.
Hey.
Then let's split up and start searching.
Yeah?
We're gonna split up, but we were just in such a united mood.
But...
Well, we don't have enough time left to go all together, unfortunately.
You're right.
We'll see each other soon. Shuichi gets all the girls, even in the free time
Alright.
events. The dream. Is Shuichi the best protagonist? And if Shuichi does end up being the only guy, then damn, he is lucky. Luckier than Makoto and the other dude. We should go. We need to end the killing game before dawn.
Ah!
Hey, remember those doors that were locked? How convenient. What? A-hole. Now it's time to test your bonds with your friends. The time to dawn and your bond with your friends will be displayed. If your bond increases, you can move large debris. So work hard to end the killing game before dawn breaks. What? Friendship power. Okay. Not sure what's going on, but this is looking like, unfortunately for everyone, this is going to be a good spot to also wrap up this stream. And next time, on Danganronpa V3, we will test the bonds of friendship and believing in the heart of the cards, or something like to that effect. So, by the power of friendship, thank you all for watching. Thank you everyone who's in the chat watching along. Thank you everyone who leaves a comment in the future as well. Hope you guys enjoy, because I always have a lot of fun with these games. That's why I've done literally all of them. Just a little hint that I might like Danganronpa, maybe not. Which is why this chapter's name pains me so much. But, as always, going through the usual outro, of course you guys can subscribe to the channel with the little subscribe button below there. You can also hit the bell next to it so you can know the next time I go live, and you can be a part of the ride as we experience the true power of friendship in this game. Of course, if you want to help really support the channel, you can check the links in the description below, where you can follow me on Twitter. Keep an eye on all the things I tweet, where I'm looking for feedback for things on the channel. I'm asking you guys questions that I wouldn't ask in a video format. Of course, you can also leave feedback in the comments. But you can also support the channel at patreon.com/QBiStudios, or for just $1 a month, you can join our Discord channel. Or you can like this video, but if you really want to help the channel and you don't want to give any money, of course, you can also share this video to wherever Danganronpa videos are posted, such as Reddit or something similar to that effect. But that's going to be it, you guys. Thank you so much, and I will see you all in the next stream. Goodbye.